All right, everybody. So welcome back once again. Last session, you all continued your journey below the Van Thamper bathhouse in search of the leadership of the Cult of the Dead Three. You encountered some rather gruesome sights in your quest down here. Murdered cultists seemingly murdered by their fellow worshippers of the Dead Three. Desecrated altars, horrid tapestries, and no short number of enemies to be slain. A pair of armored individuals torturing a nobleman who you all realized was lying a bit about who he was, but not maliciously. Lying about his capabilities and his financial means in order to try to bribe you all out. Luckily for him, you all were still willing to help him escape, even though he could not financially compensate you all. Although he did offer to later ensure that you gained access to the upper city. So, considering that a fair trade for his life, you all allowed him to leave and escorted him to the dungeon entrance, and then continued your journey deeper into the dungeon below the bathhouse. You encountered a rather sinister spellcaster, somebody that you all had been warned about to be afraid of, an individual by the name of Flennis. And you've heard some other names as well, mainly the name Vaz. Even these brutal, seemingly fearless cultists of Bane seemed wary of this man named Vaz. But you continued deeper. Encountered the spellcaster Flennis and destroyed her, although it almost cost you all your lives. And upon searching some odd corners, delving in various directions, you eventually found your way through another flooded passageway. This one filled with a flammable substance of some kind of a flammable gas. You all were able to guide one another through this area and then proceed on. Just before we ended last session, you all heard a pained scream suddenly cut short from the hall ahead of you all. That is where we pick up now.
Oh, yeah, we were about to just storm this place.
Yeah. So are we just running down this hallway?
Yeah, I think we were all creeping ahead to the door.
I'll be honest, I don't remember which direction we came from.
We came from over here. We're heading this way.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ignore this other door by
Yeah,
us.
essentially we're heading from the...
We
We're
didn't hear
essentially heading
anything
to
in
the
these
right side of
doors,
the,
from what I remember.
Drowned,
So this-
nightmare, or haunted?
What?
Let's go. You know what? You're out of the water. Let's go with nightmare.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nightmare?
I'm gonna guess song choice, not
Yeah, song choice.
that
Song choice.
no.
Okay.
choice.
Alright, I guess we'll press forward a little here.
Oh yeah, and if we ever in doubt when we're in a line like this, just look at who's in the front. If they got armor, that's probably the direction we're moving.
I mean, you got Anna on one
Yeah.
side and Bucky on the other this time. But,
Yeah.
Bucky, as you're passing through here, you do pass by a door to your
Are you
south.
seeing the screen?
Go ahead, Winnie. Oh, shit, I need to change the Fuji images. We have Sova,
Am I not
Sailori,
Winnie?
and Kalela.
Like, am I an alien?
1 second, let me fix that real quick.
I'm gonna go flirt with the guards.
Oh my.
That's my character in
Alright.
Esper.
Surprise! Winnie is a werebore with tentacles.
Oh god.
I am not a werebore anymore.
So this is the downside of having us all in all of your games.
Oh, I know. It's wonderful. This is also very confusing.
It's only gonna get worse.
It's taking everything in me to not be in tomorrow's game. But I think 3 is my max. I don't think my brain can comprehend 4 characters.
Alright, Silori next. Silori to Tiberius.
Lizard to man.
Alright, Tiberius.
It helps that every one of my characters is the exact same chaos gremlin.
Nice. Well, Murray is a very different Chaos Gremlin than Anna, I think. At least from what I can tell so far.
Well, Layla's not a real chaos gremlin. Yes, but in different ways than
No, she's a
Aether.
nerd, and I love her.
Yeah, she's a super nerd. Aether's just a himbo. A big shiny himbo. And Witty's just a monk doing monk shit. Running up walls.
Okay, we're all
Walls.
set.
Walls. I can't wait to be able to do that.
Okay. So you were about to ask me to do something.
I was just letting you know that you did pass by a door to the south of you.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I think we decided we were going to press on to where we heard the scream, though.
Okay.
Well,
Unless people want to do some exploring.
Am I allowed to make a perception check as we're walking?
Sure. Okay. You hear strange sounds echoing through the caverns, echoing through this hallway.
Sounds move funny down here. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I still am not keen on leaving too many unexplored areas behind us. This
Same.
always makes me very nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already had to split once, so
Jeez.
actually, I think there's 2 or so
Sounds like it's a
pathways that
little
we've
too
had
late
to
to
leave
save
behind.
whoever we heard screaming.
Well, how do we even know that the screaming is coming from ahead of us?
True.
Remember,
Yeah, 'cause
sound
it's coming
moves
from all
different
around
here.
us, the noise weird here.
And how do we even know if the screams are actually screams at this point? We haven't found any like freshly dead bodies, have we?
No.
I can't remember.
Klimjosso is the closest to being freshly dead.
Okay.
Lucky's gonna take one more step up just to peek around these corners.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Both of
another
the
door.
passages are
I think I'm
either
going to let
carved
Winnie-
out, but empty, or collapsed, such as this one here. To the south, you do pass by a couple of swollen wooden doors. They're not in such bad shape as the ones that were near the water, near the sewage water, but they're still rather old looking.
Well, we could just open these doors and peek inside. If you want to do
Yeah.
that before hitting the
Do we
north end of the
want-
hall.
Do we want to just open this one and peek inside?
Kind of. I kind of want to, yeah.
Is that a yay from the party?
Do it, do it, do
Can
it.
can I sneakily open
Okay.
this door?
Make a stealth check.
And Ferris have his staff raised with a cantrip ready to go.
Sure, you can prepare a cantrip.
I click the door now?
Yeah.
Pew.
So the door kind of creaks against its housings as it moves. It doesn't like shriek, but it definitely makes some sound as it feels like this wood has not been moved in quite some time. Most of the room that you're looking into has fallen in, the debris field mostly bearing a sarcophagus. The top to it lies on its side.
I'm gonna step in
Okay.
and move up to the sarcophagus and kind of just not touching it, but like peek my head over the side, seeing that it's open, seeing if there's anything inside.
Winnie, it is quite clear to you that it has been looted a long time ago, possibly
Okay.
even centuries ago.
No body, no nothing, no skeleton
Nothing.
bones,
All gone.
all gone. All right, it's empty in here.
Alright.
It just looks like an old
More?
tomb.
Suppose we check door number 2 now.
What's
could be
behind
behind?
door number 2?
You know, door number 3 is making me nervous.
It's a new car.
To me,
It's
nothing.
new
nothing
carriage.
Zombies.
I'm gonna close that
Shows
door.
you that there's nothing behind door number 1. Now, would you like to swap from door number 3 to door number 2?
Ferris using his staff as like a microphone. Bucky, you hear something thunk against the door here.
The south door?
Yep.
Oh,
I guess I'll turn and whisper everyone. There's something in there.
I guess
be-
I should ready my crossbow.
Do we want to check that second door?
If something's a thunkin', we probably should.
That's the third door that's thunking.
Once again, something
But,
thunks
yeah.
against the door.
Someone open the thunky door.
All right, I'm coming. Which is the, this is the thunky
Oh,
door?
Bucky,
There's
as you
something
get
in there.
Ooh,
as
ooh.
you get
Oh.
close to it, Bucky, you begin to hear, and then another thunk.
I called it. It's a zombie. Do we need to go in here?
I just don't want it behind.
It's true. I don't want this coming up behind us.
That's just a zombie. Open it up, take it out.
Yeah, maybe get some bows ready. I'll throw the door open and we can.
Okay, I got my light crossbow prepared.
So you are readying any actions?
Yeah,
Ready
I'll
to shoot it with a crossbow.
have a short bow ready.
Okay. Bucky, you hear again something going like, as if it's gonna throw itself against the door again.
I'm
Yes.
gonna try to throw the door open when it hits it to push it back.
Okay. Make an athletics check, Bucky.
And athletics.
Bucky, as you throw yourself against the door at the same time, releasing the latch to open it right as something smashes into it, the door smashes out towards you. Go ahead and open it. And
Oh my god.
it falls onto you, Bucky. You are prone with a zombie on top of you. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
This is why we can't have nice things, Bucky.
I said zombies is a joke.
Okay, here's my real question.
Zombie,
Did you already
zombie.
land, or did you do this for him?
They were here.
I'm feeling very
And they
spider right
rolled
now.
high. Oh no. All right, Bucky.
I'm
It
glad
comes
we had some
crashing out of the
background.
room. And it lands on top of you, rotting skin, dripping stuff, as it tries to claw at you. All right, here we go. Sorting
Oh,
the
God.
initiative. Is everybody in there? Hoot's torch.
That was my attempt to roll for Bucky.
Oh no.
Ah, where'd the torch go? I
You
can't
can
see
take it. There you go.
The zombie landed on the torch and is
Let's
currently
move the
being
torch.
roasted.
Amazing.
Ooh,
The problem is we need
Tiberius.
the torch.
I mean,
to see.
Bucky. I'm
'Cause
just
you
going
need to-
to. I'm just going to make it so that you are illuminated, and then we
Okay.
can worry about moving the torch around later. 1 second.
Okay, that's helpful. Thank you.
throw the torch in the room for now.
I currently cannot see stuff.
There we go.
There we go. Excellent.
All right.
Shoot
Those
them.
of us that
Shoot
were
them.
holding actions, are we able to shoot?
Yes. The
Everybody
only one that wasn't
ready.
able to hold an action would have been Bucky because he was taking his action to open the door. But yes, your actions do go off for everybody else. Okay, short bow hits. I'm assuming you're just shooting at the first one.
First one.
The one that's currently on top of Bucky. Got it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the one that's on top of my best buddy.
Okay.
For 7
Ferris, can you see anybody?
Unfortunately, no. I
Okay,
was kind of hoping it would
unfortunately,
be run around it, but no.
Yeah, unfortunately, your action cannot go off if you cannot see a target. And Anna, you have visual. If you try to make any sort of ranged attack, it'll have 3/4 cover against you. But if you do a magic that just requires you to see it, you can cast it normally.
Excellent. Cantrips all day. Pew pew.
Why did we open this door?
A little 2 radiant damage. Bink. Because we like to give ourselves problems.
DC 12 Dex save.
Come on, Dexy zombie.
It surprisingly is dexterous today. He gets a 15 on its save.
Well, balls. Okay.
Oh, you know what? It is prone because it is on top of Bucky, so that would give it disadvantage on dex saves, giving it a 9.
Hooray! Take your 2 damage.
All right, and that does
It's like
bring
little,
us
little
now
tiny
to
black,
the
like.
top of the initiative. Ferris, you are up. Remember moving through your allies' space. Oh, go ahead. Did you have a held action?
Yes, I had held a shot with my light crossbow.
Awesome, go for it. Are you shooting at the one that's on the ground or the one that's behind it?
Probably the one behind it, just
Got it,
because
got
it
it,
was
got it.
laying on top of him, so I wouldn't have disadvantage.
Got it. 21 hits.
5,
No
because
dueling,
dueling
right.
does not apply to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go
It
team.
would- And with that, crossbow drops, and out comes the usual weapons.
Okay. Ferris, we're
Oh
up.
boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right.
Moving through your allies does not cost you any extra movement. You just cannot stop in their space.
All right. Then I'm gonna go here and. Ooh, that's all Congo line.
It's terrifying.
Let me double check something because now that I know that, I have an idea. Spells.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I can Tasha's Caustic Brew along a line here, from here, correct?
Nice.
As I could see, 3 of them.
What's your line? I don't really.
Let me do the.
Yeah, go ahead and toss it up.
A 30-foot
do it again.
white line.
Is it a
Sure.
30-foot line?
Yeah.
Love that spell.
I figure he'd be kind of holding his staff like, yeah, I can't do it right now.
Ferris,
Yeah, I
from where-
imagine
from where
him
you're-
basically running and then.
Right, from where you're standing, the only clear line that you have is right through Bucky.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
there's a wall.
Alright.
You know, like, if you were to try it like this, there's a wall between you and any zombie you'd be able to hit.
Okay.
If you were to switch spots with Tiberius, you could try that, but again, your line would go straight through Bucky.
Yeah, but I would have to wait till Tiberius' turn to. Like, I can't. There's no way for me to stop here on this turn, correct?
If you want to hold your action, I will let you hold a 5-foot movement and your action to do that. But again, I don't know how okay you are with Caustic Brewing Bucky in the face.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to stay where I am and just hit with a. What's it called? Good old Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Usually I can get back to the right screen here.
Okay. So Ray of Frost is an attack roll, so it will have half cover against you since it is around a corner.
Okay.
15. 15 hits.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Frost begins to cover the dead skin. Bucky, you hear some cracks as rotted skin kind of freezes over and begins to break into shards. It's almost like snow.
Oh, I don't
Ew.
like any of this.
Rotten snow.
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 Falling on Bucky.
Speaking
Only
of
the
snow,
green
is
snow.
it snowing over by you, Sean?
No, but I heard it was snowing in Upland, which is fucking nuts.
So I'm like,
Santa Cruz
it's
snowed
snowing?
over up here in the bay.
It's been pouring in Long Beach.
Yeah, it's been pouring. It's been pouring since last night here too. Okay, anything else, Ferris?
Oh, that'll do it.
All right. Zombie.
Zombie. Zombie.
Luckily for all of you, they have a bit of a bottleneck here. So Bucky, the one that is on top of you, is going to begin slamming down its fists onto you. That is a 19 to hit, Bucky.
That will just hit.
For 3 bludgeoning. The one around the corner kind of drops down onto its knees. So now these ones are both prone. This one and this one are both prone. Lucky, the other one around the corner kind of starts reaching towards you to try and slam onto you as well.
It reminds me, I'm also prone.
Yep. Bucky, it is only an 11 to hit you with the next one. The zombies crowd the door behind, trying to shove forward, trying to squeeze past one another, all reaching towards Bucky.
Do I just stand here and try to hold these back while you guys unload from a distance?
Well,
I can't see anything, so it's gonna be really hard for me to do.
yeah. I have un questione. This one is like on top of Bucky, right?
Yes.
Am I able to take my sword, my long sword, and kind of like stab him in the back?
I would give it half cover, but yes.
Half cover? Oh, he's like not outside the door on top of him?
I have a quick question.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 on my initiative, but I'm not seeing myself in the initiative tracker.
Okay, go and re-roll. We'll get you up there, and you can go ahead and
You
act
can go
before we
first.
get
Yeah.
My apologies.
No, don't be sorry. It happens.
Oh, it happened, yeah.
At least you didn't roll torch.
Okay.
Wow! Don't be like that.
It's okay. It's like the
Okay,
torch
there
is
we
like a running gag. Somebody made like an entire wildfire sorcerer with the torch, and then started playing with it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, considering what we have here, I don't necessarily want to waste bonus actions with my light crossbow. I might start firing with my longbow because I can't really get close enough without stepping on top of Bucky.
Okay.
However, I don't really have it as a key up here, but I do know it is 1d20 plus 2.
14 hits.
So does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Oh, yeah, it'd be a 16. Yeah. And that's a 1d8 plus 2 on damage. Well, if he'll spit it out.
So 4?
So 4 damage. Yep.
All right.
And I guess I will wait there in case one of these comes trying to run past Bucky.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Winnie.
Cool. So can I make another short bow attack or
Yes.
from where here? Okay, cool. Natural 20!
Okay.
Oh.
Are you shooting at the one that is prone or one of the ones in the back? I should have asked before you shot, but if you are shooting at one of the prone ones, that is a disadvantage.
Damn it. What do I want to do? I'm going to shoot at one of the ones in the
Awesome. Crit hits.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to nuke one of them in the back.
All right. So 10 points.
10 damage.
Arrow strikes it right where the heart would be. It doesn't flinch. You can see this black ichor ooze beginning to flow out from the wound. You have heard it, but these things don't react at all.
Ugh. And I can't move onto Bucky's spot, and I can't see if there's any open spots in there, but I would have to make a bunch of contested checks. Yeah, okay. That's all I can do.
Always is fun.
He's always been stressing me out the entire time.
Well, don't worry.
Yeah,
we're almost
that's
done
it.
with the hallways.
That's it. My turn
Makes me
done.
feel better. That means there's a boss room.
No, I'm totally lying. There's lots more hallways.
Always. Always.
And if you mix those statements together, he's really saying that there's tons more boss rooms.
If we take this line of thought to its ultimate conclusion. All right, Anna.
Can I please toll the dead on the one that is like on Bucky?
Absolutely. What kind of damage does Toll the Dead do?
Necrotic?
necrotic.
Oh, they're dead. Oh, well, that was stupid.
Never stupid.
Okay. All right.
That was stupid,
It needs to make
aren't
a
they
wisdom
good?
save. Ah, that's not a wisdom save. That's a slam. Wisdom save.
And since it's already damaged, it takes a d12.
Okay, go ahead and roll your D. Is it 2d8 or a d12?
D12.
Okay.
What?
1d8 necrotic damage. Okay, 1d12. Got it.
Okay.
You're good. You got it. So
Do I
roll a d12.
add anything to that?
Nope, just a straight d12.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna cry a little. It's okay.
Alright, Bucky, this thing is still smacking on you. Anything else from you, Wanna?
She can't move.
Crying is a free action.
She's like shaking her hands out, like, man, these things are just like, I gotta warm them up for a second, guys. The water's
Winnie grabs her hands and starts rubbing her hands on Anna to try to help her, like,
Help her warm up.
warm them up and be like, you got this. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. You got
Alright.
this.
Because I'm underground. I hate it.
We're almost out, I promise.
Bucky, we've made it
Oh
to
my.
you.
Oh my.
Bucky's just been getting pounded on while people take shots over his head this entire time.
So, are we retreating, or are we just holding this little bottleneck? Because I think the bottleneck's working. And I don't know where Bucky goes, so...
Hold the line. What
Forward.
would he do?
Oh, no.
I'm just trying to not, like, have anybody stuck where they can't do anything.
That's why we gotta move forward.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try to get this zombie off of me and stand up.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you can stand up
And
easily
then-
enough.
Okay.
It doesn't
and
have you
then
grappled
we
or
are-
anything. That was all just thematic.
Yeah. And then we're going to just bring the Morning Star down on this one right in front of me.
Nice. I will give you advantage since it's still prone. Oh my god!
God! This is not Bucky's
Ooh.
night.
Oh.
Okay. Bringing your Morning Star down, it crashes into the ground next to it. The torchlight playing a trick on your eyes, accidentally swinging at a shadow.
Oh my god. We're just gonna Shield of Faith and hold the line.
Okay.
Cry a little.
Where's the table when we need it?
Ferris. Back to you.
Alright, all reliable. I feel like he's kind of like Palpatine at this point. Just angry face, just ray of frost over and over instead of lightning hands.
Frosty hands.
Ferris, 11 does hit.
Alright. Alright.
Ferris, your beam of cold strikes it right in the side of the head. You can see you can see its skull begin to cave in. Half of its head is gone as it falls down to the ground motionless. How much damage was that? 7?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you gotta bring him down underneath.
And it gets back up. After its head falls apart and it kind of goes still for a moment, you see it kind of raise the other half of its head up and look towards you and then reach a hand out towards Bucky. Anything else, Ferris?
Careful, you're gonna fall.
That'll do it.
Alright, the zombies stand. What's
Yeah.
happening?
You're gonna fall down.
Alright, Bucky, the two that can reach you continue to slam away at you.
It's unlucky.
Honestly, as much ice as that is on that zombie, I am very surprised that his knees didn't just like snap out from under him trying to stand up.
I forget what we have to do.
Down.
Bucky, 15 to hit.
Misses.
The one next to you, 17 to hit.
Misses.
Alright, Tiberius.
AC of 21 currently.
Nice.
Tiberius is just going to go with another longbow shot, which should be D20 plus 4.
Okay. 14 hits.
So 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and that's going to be a D8 plus 2. So,
Right.
8 points of damage.
It drops down
And
to the
he's
ground.
going to... Let's see if he stays. Well, there's one.
This
Oh,
time
boy.
it stays down.
Perfect. Amazing.
Moves out of the way. All right.
Now shove Bucky forward.
He's
One
not
down,
moving
looks
forward.
like 5 left to go.
All right.
No, I don't... No. Moving forward would be crazy.
Are
I'm
you
not
sure?
myself up to a third attack.
Woody's
are
ready to
fi-
run in
there-
there.
There are 5 of them in there.
I mean, if Winnie runs in, then I guess we can do that, but...
Tiberius, anything else?
I figure it just opens up room for everybody to be able to get at least a clear shot at something.
It's a lot more conversation that can happen in 6 seconds. Tiberius, anything else?
That's it.
Winnie, you're up.
From where Winnie's standing, she doesn't know there's more. Like, she just sees these ones here, right?
You can see what your token sees.
All right, that's all she sees, so she's running in.
All right. So, shouts of warning, I'm sure, from your compatriots as you rush past them and dive into the room and now find yourself surrounded.
Yep.
Yep, I'm sorry, but this is what Winnie would do. She's gonna, as she's running in, pull out her longsword
All right.
and take a swipe at this one
And monk shit.
for 20 to
That's
hit.
it.
For 11
Nice,
slashing.
nice.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows to spend a key point and take 2 unarmored strikes at the same one.
Nice, nice. Ooh.
Ooh,
6 does not hit.
I'm gonna make another one
That's
for a
it.
natural
Makes up
20.
for it. Good. Wow. All right.
So 10 damage, 10 more damage.
Fantastic. So, Winnie, you rush into the room, ducking under your compatriots as they try to reach out for you to try and keep you from running headlong into this. But you dive in, upward slash with your sword, with your katana, open up this thing from navel to chin. Black ooze falls out of it, and without even flinching, you just start unloading with these punches at it, and you do drop it. Let's see if it's a permanent drop. It is.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use, that was 5, 10. I was here, right? 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna move here to open it up a little bit more
All right.
for anyone else.
Anna.
Is there a spot for being there?
Right next to me, if you want to move in. It's up to you, though.
I just can't see. That's why I'm asking. Cool. Right here?
Yep, there you go. You could do that.
Woo! Wait, okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, that
What
would
am I
end up in a
going-
person. Okay.
To do.
She is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Pew pew.
Okay, casting
Which
it back
is
here.
literally just a.
Oops.
Yes.
Or do you want to put it like above them?
Casting it right here.
Got it.
Actually, yeah. Can I put it above them? Like, wee.
I will allow
You know? Thank you. Does a 13 hit any of these?
13 does hit, whichever one you want it to.
Hooray. Let's start with the one directly in front of me. Three force.
3 force. All right.
That's not all my spell slots, you bingo dop. That's 1.
But how many did we use last game?
We did a long
Oh,
rest.
good point. Okay, so
Didn't we long rest before
No,
coming
we
down
did
here?
short
You
rest,
short
not a lot.
rested in there.
Oh,
You did long rest
short
before
rested.
coming down here, but there's been some cultists in between.
so I have already used it.
I forget I can get key points back on a short rest.
Someone might have mentioned there were 4 zombies in here.
All right.
Sorry.
So, did you have the spell slot for spiritual weapon?
I did. That was my last
Fantastic. Last one. Got it. So go ahead and 13 does hit. Which one did you strike at?
one. The one directly in front of me.
Got it. And for 3 points. All right. Anything else on?
I am. Double checking that I don't have any bonus stuff. Nope, I'm done.
Bucky,
that was it.
you are up. I will let you make an attack, kind of like around Anna's shoulder, since I know you're melee and there's not a whole lot you can do otherwise. So I will let
I
you
was
make an
going for
attack.
javelins, but that'd be better.
You could also do that. I was going to say it would have cover if you tried to do it around your compatriots. If you throw a javelin, it would be normal. So it's up to you.
We'll go for the javelin throw at the one in front of Winnie here.
Got it.
I'm sorry I got in your way.
It's okay. This is chaotic.
11 hits.
Oh my, I didn't think I was going to hit.
Zombie.
8 piercing.
8 piercing. All right. Strikes it through the midsection and strikes the back of the wall behind it. You can hear the stone on metal. It is still standing, but you can see through it now.
I think that'll be it for Bucky.
Back to you, Ferris.
Yeah. Where does it go?
Boom.
Nigel.
This one.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, good hit. 6.
I'll take it.
All right. Anything else?
That'll do it.
It's going to bring us to Les Zombies. And you all have made a nice effective bottleneck out of Winnie and Anna. The ones behind cannot attack, and the ones in front will. Winnie, it is a 7 to hit you. Obvious miss is obvious.
Does not hit.
And then Anna, the one in front of you, only a 10 to hit. They are pounding away, but hitting only air or armor. Brings us to Tiberius.
Tiberius swears in primordial, that way his spouse can understand and hear it. Because he had yelled that there are more in there as both of these ran in there. And a d20 plus 4 for the longbow shot.
That's a hit.
19 obviously hits the one right in front of Anna because
Okay.
that's clear shot.
Got it.
And d8 plus. Come here. No, I didn't want the whole dice. We'll just go away. Here we go. And a d8 plus 2. 7
Right.
points of damage.
7 does drop it. Let's see. Okay, it stays down. Right. Anything else, Tiberius?
That's it for the time being.
Winnie.
Well, I'm gonna swipe at the one right in front of me with my katana
Okay. That is
For
certainly a
22?
hit. Yep.
for
7.
Oh yeah, 7 is
13
cutting
with the crit, yep.
advantage. Yeah, 3. Does he stay down?
7 damage. He gets back up.
I'm gonna. What's the one? Is it the martial arts? I can do a bonus attack to spend without spending key points.
Yeah, you can get one bonus attack.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I will do that. Use my martial arts to use my bonus action to make an unarmed strike at him.
Okay.
For another crit.
Oh, damn. A critical hit. Fantastic. Winnie, a critical hit. It will not get an opportunity to get back up. How do you kill this one?
Can I roundhouse kick him and smash his head into the wall?
Fantastic. So, as you do your spin, foot connects with the side of its head and travels all the way into the wall, and it's almost like you kicked the wall with the amount of little resistance its head gave before it just popped against the wall.
And
Disgusting.
and then I'll move up one space to see if I can maybe get some. Try to
Okay.
make more room for my homies to
Okay.
get in here.
On it.
I would like my spiritual weapon to do the thing
Okay.
over here. I'm gonna move up so other people can move up also. Yes, at the D8 plus 2. 10!
10. All right.
Be real careful if you do a cartwheel in here, kiddo. And I believe, other than like, hey guys, come on in, the zombies are fine. Oh God. Are you okay? Don't do it again, please. I don't want you to get hurt. That was a really good cartwheel, though. You did a good job, but yeah, you landed on your butt. Sorry, I'm done. I'm so sorry.
Just spiritual weapon. You have your action still.
Oh, I thought that was my
No,
action.
spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Bonus.
Cool. Then
Yes.
I'm going to stab it with my
Spell
glaive.
is good.
I'm sorry. I did not. You know, I should know things. but,
Smack
like,
him, smack him.
I'm here to vibe, y'all.
17 certainly
hit.
hits. For
7
7
slashing.
more. All right. Anand, I'm not sure if you
Hooray!
knew, but your glaive does have reach. You can hit from 10 feet away with that thing.
Yes,
All right.
that was one of the reasons I wanted it. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
Good weapon is good. All right.
Take Polar Master.
You're up, Bucky.
Oh.
Polar Master is
Oh.
good.
I think we will just charge up and chuck another javelin at the one in front of Anna.
Javelin.
It's been working so far.
Yeah. That's a hit.
We're at 20.
All
Only
right.
3 piercing.
It does take it down. Let's see if it's permanent. I keep hitting the fucking slam button instead of the save button. Okay, it stays down.
Nice. Apparently, I just need to be a range character.
All
And
right.
then he'll step past Anna with the rest of the movement just to surround this thing.
All right. If a zombie could be afraid, it certainly would be. Ferris.
All right, we are stepping in. Gonna ray of frost this one.
That's a hit. For 5,
I'll
okay.
take it.
Was that thing there the whole time, or did it just appear?
What thing?
The sarcophagus?
Oh, it's
Was
been
that
there.
the whole
Oh,
time?
it's been there.
Sarcophagus.
We're just in further
Sarcophagus.
enough to see it now.
All right.
Weird.
Because I didn't see it until I got here.
Okay.
We're gonna go clockwise, starting with Bucky. Winnie,
Uh-oh.
it swings at you. 17 to hit Winnie
That hits.
for 3 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Tiberius.
I'm just gonna stick with what's been working so far.
Cursing at your wife.
20 plus 4. I don't know if a 9 hits.
9 just hits.
Oh. Whew. I was
Let's
gonna
go,
say,
Kebs.
Krez is gonna be. So let's go a D8 and add 2 to that, so 5 points of damage.
Okay. Winnie.
And he.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Go ahead, Tiberius.
And he continues to mutter in primordial about people who just ran into a room full of zombies.
Doing dangerous things. All right. Winnie, you're up.
Wendy's gonna take another long, so she doesn't speak primordial, so she has no idea what's going on.
Right, you just hear Tiberius muttering some strange language behind you guys.
But she will be happily scolded after this. She will take this as a learning lesson. Long sword, swipety swipe. Ooh, for a 9.
9 hits.
Or a 7 more slashing.
Okay.
And then bonus action again, make an unarmed strike. So I'm gonna kick him. 9 again. For 4 more bludgeoning.
Okay. 4 more. All right. Close, but not quite. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Bonus action.
Anna.
Anna is going to stab this thing in the face.
As one does.
Seems like the right thing to do.
That's a hit. And it has 1 hit point left. So it drops, and let's see if it stays down. It do. Alright.
She's going to respond in Primordial to Tiberius. What's the problem? They're all dead now.
Oh,
You have to do it.
she speaks Primordial.
That's why he has it as a language, so he can talk with her without anyone else knowing what they're saying.
Alright.
I feel like Winnie's gonna get yelled at by like her dad when she gets out of this room by Tiberius for running in.
Just that. Exactly how good is your armor again, Winnie?
16.
Where it's a lot easier for them to bite through.
Is there anything interesting in this room to look at or pick up or steal?
Certainly.
Winnie's
Search,
gonna go over
yeah.
by Tiberius and apologize. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't think. I wanted to make sure that you and Bucky and everyone else were okay. I'll be
The
more
laughter of
cautious.
perfect children.
Alright.
While they're doing that,
I
I'm
won't.
looking around.
Yeah. Go ahead and make investigation checks. Anyone that's in the room.
Oof.
Check. Investigation. Check.
Well done, everybody.
I see a room.
Alright. So, from what you all can see, sarcophagus does appear to have been plundered a long time ago. There is a jawless human skull and some bone fragments in the sarcophagus. That's it.
Oh, door number 2 now?
You can open door number 2.
And Bucky's like, no more doors.
Ferris walks up to the door and puts his ear up to it.
Wait, is that the
Perception
door? I
check.
thought, what?
There's the
Perception
mill
check.
door.
This one.
Ferris, you don't hear anything. In fact, notably, you all haven't heard anything else since that scream a few minutes ago.
I'm gonna open the door.
Inside, you see another sarcophagus. Open sarcophagus at the back of the crypt. The heavy stone lid lies on the side between the sarcophagus and the south wall.
Takes a step in and looks around for anything suspicious.
Make a perception
Or
check.
that just sticks out in general. Ah,
Yeah, nothing seems out of the ordinary as you look around in the room, looking for anything suspicious or any traps or anything like that. You do see that the
Alright.
north-facing side of the sarcophagus has a fresco on it, something that the others have not. A faded fresco of a spear-wielding warrior charging across golden plains on horseback.
okay.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I really what I found of them, and alright, if that makes sense to you guys, let me know,
Is
otherwise.
there anything inside
onward.
there?
No one's
Or was
looked in the
the-
sarcophagus yet.
Man, Bucky's definitely interested in hearing that. That sounds like Hellrider stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Winnie
buddy.
will hop in with Bucky.
Okay.
Oh god. Sorry.
Anything inside?
So, casual search turns up just a few dusty bones, some human remains. Do you search thoroughly?
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
Wondering if this sounds like Bucky's kind of thing.
Bucky, as you're looking in, you see that the floor of the sarcophagus, what the remains would have rested on, is still several inches above what would have been the base of the sarcophagus. You realize that the sarcophagus has a false bottom, made of thick plaster.
Try to break it away a little bit.
You see human remains. You see a human mummy wrapped up in various funeral shrouds, floating in a shallow pool of red brine. This is obviously some sort of preservative. The mummy's eyes have 2 moonstones embedded into them.
Looks like we found somebody important.
More to the point, someone that the cultists weren't able to utilize to turn into undead like these other people.
Are we sure it's like dead?
Feels a little disrespectful to make sure.
Is there a way, like religion or arcana or something?
Yeah, you can make a religion check on it.
I feel like this isn't on a thing now.
I'm sorry. Nope, it's not an on a thing. It's definitely not an on a thing. Anna's like, yep, that guy sure did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I make a medicine check?
Sure.
I'm not proficient, but maybe
Yeah.
from tending to her siblings. 12.
No. You can tell that the preservation technique is ancient, antiquated. It's not really used anymore. You haven't seen anything like it or even really heard of this type of embalming before, but that's about it.
But I can tell. Can I tell if it's like dead?
Oh, it's very, very dead.
Like not reanimated or ready to come back to life, anything like that. It's just dead. Dead.
It does not appear to be moving.
Oh, it's not moving.
That's totally reassuring. Can we like search the like its wraps, see if there's anything there?
I think I'll allow you all to make one more check at this. So, investigation
what
or
sort of
perception.
check?
You know what? So, Tiberius, you also haven't made a check yet, right? So, Tiberius and Ferris, I'll let you each make one attempt at figuring out what you can about this corpse. You may use whatever skill you find situational. You find good for the situation. So, Ferris, you were
I'm not
mentioning
sure
yours
if
first. So,
What do you think, Tiberius?
In your case, I suspect you're probably better at investigating stuff. In my case, due to the fact that I'm a member of the Order of the Goblin, I might be a little bit better as far as religion goes.
All right then. Sounds good to me. So I will investigate the sarcophagus and pretty much anything he can get his hands into.
God, gross. Okay. 18. Tiberius, go ahead and make your check, and then we'll kind of combine them and see what we both learn.
I might go ahead and just use the sessional to get it where it's at least a 15.
If you would like to use that 15, Tiberius, you remember having read about this ancient rite. It was used in Baldur's Gate before the place was actually called Baldur's Gate, when it was still just a pirate town that didn't even really have a name yet. It was borrowed from some rather distant lands, this particular technique, but became popular down here for a while. What they liked to do is replace the organs with the valuables of a buried person. Ferris, you, upon hearing that with your 18 investigation, notice a slight sinking in the chest cavity as the bandages lay across it, almost as if it's hollow.
Tiberius is going to mention to the party what he knows about this, that oftentimes with this burial technique, various valuables are placed within the body for future use.
Well, fair sharing
And,
that, and
oh, please go ahead.
I was gonna say you can finish.
With that, considering that we are in the midst of a dungeon overrun with cultists, Tiberius will take out a dagger, utter a prayer to both Torm and Helm, and attempt to search through the wrappings to recover whatever there is.
Inside,
No, leave it for
Us.
inside the chest cavity, there is a brown leather bag. Small, it can fit in the palm of your hand.
He opens it up to look inside to see what it is.
Full of beans.
Oh!
Magic beanstalk.
I love the magic beans. Sorry. Beans.
Okay.
That's weird. You just made my life.
Would the moonstone gems, would they be any sort of
They are valuable,
useful?
worth about 50 gold each.
Sounds a lot like homunculus right there.
And I was also going to ask if there was anything that you were going to... I thought that there was something with the gem that you were needing. I just didn't know what the value was.
I just need 100 gold.
Well, you can trade that. You can trade those two in for one.
There we go.
But I don't suppose anyone has the identify spell as a ritual or anything to use on the beans, do they?
I think we should maybe
Press
hold
on.
off on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting
Yeah, I
tight
think
for
we
that
could
long
just
might not
take
be the
them
best
and
move.
figure them out
we will
later.
store them and use. Yeah, store them, and worst case, we will find out together.
That's what I like to find out.
So who's holding on to the bag of beans?
I could. Anybody? It doesn't matter.
I'd stick them in my bag if we want me to. It's fine. Just because I figure we probably need to know what it is first before we start trying to use it, unless we're really in a pinch.
Yeah.
But how suppose onward and outward.
I guess press on.
Oh,
Yeah, I take it there was
Yeah.
nothing else we noticed.
That was it.
Okay. I thought there was going to be nothing in there. I thought it was just a antechamber at the point.
You said there was like an impression on it, right?
Yes. A fresco.
What was?
It was of an armored knight charging across golden fields, spear wielding a spear.
That's right. I'll write her shit.
Yeah, now that I hear it the second time, I kind of missed it the first time.
That's what got Bucky's attention.
I'm assuming through the door at the end of the hallway.
Yep.
First, I would like to see if I hear anything on the other side of the.
Make a perception check.
Admittedly, I'm probably not the best one to be doing this, but my character probably does not know that. Sounds like a door.
It does indeed sound like a door.
With that, he's going to have his flail out in case of skeletons, and shield in hand, and open it up.
Inside, you see a room which walls and floor are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood, some not so dried. There are two bodies shackled and dangling from the wall on the east. One is an elderly man, male human. The other is a young tiefling woman. Both are covered in bloody gashes and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a bloody whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt sits on the floor nearby.
Okay, I'm gonna move in here just a bit.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
both individuals are deceased, correct?
Make a medicine check. They look dead.
I will slide up here to the door so other folks can investigate them and I don't know if anyone has any form of restorative powers that their talents or deities have given them, but they may want to.
Yeah.
Winnie and
Gotta
Anna, what are
cure
your
wounds.
passive wisdoms? What's your wisdom score?
13.
Okay. and-
Oh, like my overall wisdom score?
Yeah.
16.
14.
Winnie, as you approach, kind of looking between these two presumed corpses, you see that the woman is breathing shallowly.
He's breathing. Quick, someone, does anyone have something?
Ferris comes up and casts Cure Wounds on her.
She takes a deep inhalation of breath. You see her eyes go wide in terror, and she seems like she's about to...
I put my finger over her mouth. Not her mouth, my mouth, and go shh.
Right. She looks around towards all of you. Where are they? Are they gone?
They're not here right now. But you
She
need to
looks
stay
over
quiet.
behind you. No! FNX! Is he dead?
Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Vendetta. Vendetta Cress. How long have I been in here?
We're not too sure.
We do
just
not know.
Are you from
Well-
here? Are you from?
She shakes her head, she nods her head, and says, I'm from the city. I sell wine in the Wide. They kept asking me what I knew, but I don't know anything. I don't know anything about any of this.
Okay.
What happened for you to be brought down here? Like, how did it come to
I
be?
was just walking home from the Wide. I was just closing up my shop and on my way home, and I remember pain on the back of my head, and then I woke up here.
Do you know that man?
She
I know
shakes her
his
head.
name, but
She
like-
says, he works in the stall across from me in the Wide. He's the chauffeur of some noble family. Josso. The Josso family. He's their chauffeur. I see him every day.
How long do you think you've been down here?
She says that she doesn't know, that they brought her some rather foul-tasting soup and water maybe twice.
Was he
People who
already
did this
here
to
when you were
what-
brought here?
like,
Let's, Ferris, what was that first?
I said, was he here when they brought her?
She nods and says that she thinks they got here at the same time. And Anna, what was your question?
The people who did this to you, do you know what they look like? Because we got a couple different.
She nods. Says they all wear armor with a black hand on the front. And she says that she saw a man walk by. But he had no face. She says that she thinks she must have just been delirious, but it looked like all of the skin had been flayed from his face. That it was just a skull with eyes set into it.
Out of character, Sean, would my character know what someone with the black armor with just a black hand on it be?
That would be enough to identify them as followers of Bane to all of you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tiberius' grip on his flail tightens up a bit.
Did you hear the man with no face's name? Did they ever say it?
Vaz.
That's who everyone else was scared of.
Yep. That's what I thought. Vendetta,
I was thinking.
we need you to stay calm.
She's actually gathered her composure fairly quickly.
Okay.
I'm assuming somebody's gotten her down from the wall at this point.
Oh yeah, we'll be taking her down. Like,
Actually, I have that keyring on me. I'm assuming that works to free her.
Yes, it would. That key ring that you recovered
Okay.
earlier would carry keys to these shackles.
Okay.
While he's unshackling her, Ferris would ask, what have you overheard from any of them?
She says that they were intentionally very quiet whenever they were in here with them. She heard them talking about things outside the door, but whenever they were in here, they were very tight-lipped. They only asked questions. It was always the same questions. What do you know? Very vague, confusing questions. Nothing specific, almost like they were doing it just for the sake of doing it. But she does say that a few times while they were conversing, she heard the sound of stone grinding against stone. And the voices would stop.
Voices?
Where did she hear that?
Voices
Where did she hear that?
from the north.
What does she mean by the voices? Like the
The
people talking outside her
people
door?
Right,
or...
she would hear people talking outside of her door, and then a few times when people were conversing, she would hear the sound of stone grinding against stone, and then the
like a
voices
door
would stop.
opening or something. Question DM. Klim, earlier we met him. What was his last name again?
Jasso.
Okay, so this is his chauffeur.
Yep.
I thought that was his last name, but I couldn't remember.
He ran off knowing his chauffeur was down here too. What is
Did
that?
Klim strike you as a
My
brave
God.
man, Anna?
No.
I don't think any of us
also
are really surprised.
There's also the fact he may not have even known.
Well, if he was brought here, because I remember him saying he was brought here, coming home one night. So I'm assuming he was out at a bar. Wait, he was coming home from the bar or something, right?
Well,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
there
because
is,
he said he was drunk.
but there is the fact that he may have just assumed that anyone who was with him just outright killed as well.
That's true. So we can't assume the worst, but let's not assume the best, because we already know he's a little bit of a shady liar.
In all fairness, napping kill you not exactly when you're on your best day.
Yeah.
I need passive perceptions from Bucky and Tiberius.
Oh, mine's probably an even 10.
Mine
Yep.
is 11.
Both of you can attempt perception checks.
Would I be able to get anything with my 13 from where I am?
Negative, not from where you're standing.
Okay.
I apparently hear a whole lot more than Bucky does.
Tiberius, you hear armored feet approaching from the north.
Vendetta.
Boots on stone. Vendetta's eyes
I
go
make a-
wide.
I make a quick noise and gesture Vendetta to kind of step to the back.
Yeah, she's got to not be there.
And
When
I'm
he's
going
gonna
to
stand
step-
right here.
I am going to step to the side and prepare my flail, and if one of the way, I'm going to smack him square in the face.
Likewise.
Ferris is going to prepare a cannon.
A
When he's
cannon, he says.
Oh.
Just casual cannon. No big
It
deal.
is time to bring it out finally.
All right, I
When he's
have a
seen-
token for you.
When he's seeing
Perfect.
Tiberius get like, not I guess rigid, but like ready, like on the defensive, would cock a arrow in her short bow, ready to just unleash it on the first thing that opens that door. Doesn't matter what it is, who it is.
Glaive with which to stab.
I'm gonna get wrecked.
The door opens, and an armored figure stands on the other side. He looks up in surprise. Each of you can take an action.
Huzzah!
20 hits.
I don't have one for my fellow up here, so I'm just going to use my long because it's the same stats.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
God.
Wow.
Good job, Winnie.
Ferris, your ray of frost hits.
Ferris too.
Ferris, hooray.
And then
Your
I gotta figure out how to roll
longbow
for my
hits.
cannon real
Yep.
quick.
6.
Are you going with the flamethrower, the force ballista, or
The force
you-
ballista.
nice? That's my favorite.
Winnie would also be shouting at Vendetta to run. Not
Right.
loudly, but like run. Like get out. Kind of like go.
She would kind of take a few steps back and then look behind her.
It's
Say she doesn't know
clear.
where she's going.
Uh,
All of this happens simultaneously. Now, we roll initiative.
mhm.
Or does my ballista get a
We're just doing one action, so you can either have done your Ray of
Okay,
Frost
gotcha.
or the Force Ballista. I will let you have
Got
the
it.
Force
Oh, yeah.
Ballista out and ready, though.
Okay.
And it's right there. Look at it, it's so cute.
It's a little cannon.
Aw.
Who's sticking their hand in the mummy? I just saw that.
Does the ballista have feet? Can it run?
Can you give Alex
Uh,
that cannon?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can indeed.
I
Hole, have
imagine-
spot.
I imagine my cannon is kind of like a think New Phyrexia
Oh no.
style automaton, like with. I imagine it looks kind of like it's got like 3. Imagine like a ladybug, like the legs, like the 3 legs,
Uh-huh.
but then
Nice.
just like
Oh, cool.
almost like a bear like skeleton of a body, and then just a cannon on it. All like silver metallic color. It looks like it does. Holy crap, 120 feet range.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
2d8 force damage. And it pushes him back 5 feet. Cool, okay.
If I ever have an Eldritch Cannon, if I ever play an Artificer and have one, it's gonna be this.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. That's
Winnie.
kind of what I picture Spot to look like.
Right? Alright, Winnie. The door swings open. An armored man with a black handprint on the front of his shield turns towards you. You see a look of just rage cross his face as he looks in towards you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot another bow at him. Is he wearing helmet? Like a helmet?
He is not.
Okay, because I was gonna say if he is, I'm gonna shoot it, try to like aim it right into the eye slit, but I'm just gonna fire another one right at his face.
Okay.
22.
hits.
7 more piercing, and I'm gonna use a Kensei shot on that. I always forget to do that with a key point as a bonus action. Right? Yep. Bonus action. Make your range attacks more deadly. I get to add a D4 to that.
Do you now? Oh no!
So
Oh.
A 1. You know what? It's in one extra. Yeah, this is the Kensei.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I did the
Awesome.
wrong one.
He had
Kensei
9
shot.
hit points left. It is his turn. He turns and runs. Bucky and Tiberius, you can both attempt opportunity attacks. He will have half cover against you since he's around a corner.
Let's
Seven's
do
no
it.
good.
Nice.
Tiberius, 18 just misses from his
No!
+1 from half cover.
Oof. Oh well.
You hear him run down the hall, shouting at the top of his lungs, "Intruders!"
Damn straight.
Are we still on initiative?
We are still in initiative. Anna.
Let's dance.
Anna is going to...
Let's dance.
Let's do it. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's gone. I was gonna try and shoot him, but he's gone. Okay, well.
Well.
Like, I don't know what to do now. Some soft shoe? We're still in initiative. Like, I guess, can I hold an action in case something comes around the corner?
Absolutely. That is 100% a thing you can do.
Okay, then I am going to have... give me 1 second to look at my... Burning hands. I'm gonna nope, I don't want to concentrate on the spell. Hold on. I'm just gonna shoot whatever comes around the corner with my longbow.
Yeah, I really don't like that rule, but I've brought it up to a few to a few of my DM buddies, and like being able to hold a spell and not use the spell slot is overpowered. But I don't like the fact that you lose the spell slot just by holding it. I don't like it.
It's okay. I'll shoot him instead.
All right.
That's
Can always
That's
hold a
why Anna
cantrip.
has options.
No penalty
yeah,
for holding a
that's fair.
cantrip. But Ferris, what do you do?
Yeah, don't pull your pin like that. You're gonna
Alright,
hurt your
so-
fingers. Okay.
5, 10, whoop.
What?
15, 20. How far can I walk?
I don't need a tampon. Get out of here.
30.
30 feet.
Okay. So I did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I can't, yeah. Yeah, that would be a clear shot.
I really need to fix the dynamic lighting on this map too. It was like literally one of the first maps I ever dynamically lit, and it's.
If you need to go around me, Ferris, you totally can.
Yeah.
I just.
Oh, no, this is
I'm-
literally as far as I can walk. The only thing I am
Okay.
looking up real quick to see if the cannon has, if that can go further or not.
15-foot movement. Is it a small? Is it small?
It'd be. It would have been smaller-ish, medium-ish, like big enough to walk on its own, but small enough to where it can crawl up onto my shoulder.
Right, I was about
kinda
to say,
like
if you
cannon
want
or
to,
like
I would have
backpack.
allowed you to use a free action, just scoop it up once you run past it.
Oh, well then. Otherwise, okay, yeah. We'll do that. I was gonna have it come up on my shoulder anyway, so. Where'd it
Love
go?
this.
Oh, I put it up here with you, sorry.
Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can't do anything. I'll leave it.
Bucky?
I guess we're gonna just start running up. And then I guess just dash for another 30.
Wow.
Okay. You see the guy. He's in front of a door, pounding away on it.
Unfortunately, that's my action and movement, so we're just gonna get next to him.
Okay.
How long has it been since the zombie fight?
Since the zombie fight, probably about
Yes.
a little less than 10 minutes.
Okay, so Shield of Faith is still up.
Okay, Tiberius.
Always a nice thing. Tiberius is, well, 5, 10, 15. Actually, hold on a second here. No, that'd be 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. I go diagonal for 25. 30. And I do see this guy, right?
You do.
Okay, I'm going to make an attack with a hand axe.
Okay.
That's going to be a d20 plus 5.
17 does. Oh, that 7 plus 5 hits.
Yeah. Yeah. And that will be a d6 plus 3 on damage.
Right. Tiberius rushes up and
8
hurls
points.
a hand axe. It strikes the man in the back. His arms fly up comically. He dies. Anything else?
That's as far as he can move. He'll probably pull his sword at that point, just to be ready in case something gets up close and personal.
Winnie?
Before I go, can I relay to Vendetta the way that we came through, the safe route to get out of here, and give her a dagger?
Relaying such a complex set of directions, I am afraid would take your action. You would
That's
still
fine.
have your movement and your bonus action, which if you would like to do that, I will allow it, but it will take you your action to do.
Yeah, because I want to get her out of here, because I don't know if we're going to be able to double back and get her back, like,
Got
if
it.
we're still going forward. You can either wait in the room closest to the water in this hallway, but I don't know if we'll be back to get you. And I relay the message, give her a dagger. So I'm going to take away my small knife that I have in my inventory
Okay.
and pass her a torch.
She
Just-
nods. You see a determination go across her face.
And I tell her to go to the elf. What is
The
it?
elf song?
Parabla. Yeah, the elf song.
Okay.
Go there. We'll check on you when we get back. Just run and don't look back. Don't look at anything. Just go.
She gives a determined nod. Says, "Thank you." She holds the knife. You can tell she knows her way around a weapon. And she turns to leave. And off she goes. All right, Winnie. Roll a d100. Okay.
And then I'm going to move 20 feet. And then 5, 10, 15. Get right here in front of Anna. You know what? I'm going to shift so I can get 10 more feet as a bonus action.
Okay.
I also get, I think, what is it? Hold on, shifting. I always forget this. I'm trying to be better about it. I gain temporary hit points from this equal to my level plus my constitution modifiers. So 2 plus 2, so 4 temporary hit points. And then 5, so I'm going to be right behind Tiberius.
Okay.
And this lasts for a minute.
Got it. Bucky, the door in front of you swings open.
Oh,
and you see
there's a lot of them.
a room full of armored individuals picking up weapons off the ground next to them, and they begin to rush towards you.
Tell him wrong door and close it.
Bucky, athletics check as he tries to get past you and behind you.
Athletics check.
He rolled a 19. He shoves past you and winds up on the other side of you, Bucky.
Now he's flanked. Oh no, now I'm flanked.
They surround you, Bucky. Tiberius, the one in front of you, turns towards you and swings his mace at you. That is a 24 to hit for 9 bludgeoning, Tiberius.
Okay.
Bucky, the one around the corner kind of reaches his arm around his compatriots and tries to swing at you. You will have half cover against this. That's a +2 bonus to your AC. It is 23 to hit.
That's my current AC with that bonus. That does hit.
7 bludgeoning, Bucky. The ones on either side of you begin swinging at you as well. We are looking at a 19 and a 21 to hit
The 21 will hit.
for another 9 bludgeoning.
Yikes. Okay.
Anna.
Alright, I'm moving. 15. Whoa, so many people! Alright, so that would put me on a dude, so I can't go in there. Can I have my sword?
You mean your spiritual weapon? It has been more than 10 minutes since you cast that.
I had it for an hour. Ah,
Spiritual weapon's 10 minutes.
that makes me super sad. Can I shoot him from where I am?
Yes, you can.
Cool, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like a going through my friends kind of.
Pathfinder has rules for that. 5e does not, so you are good to go.
Huh.
7's no good.
7 is no good. Can I use my bonus?
Your GIF! Oh no!
Yeah, it's not good. Can I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith
Okay.
around Bucky? Do I have to touch him?
I believe it is a touch spell.
Nope. It is range
So-
60 feet.
It does not stack with his already active Shield of Faith, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize he already had it on. Okay, then Tibbs, you're the next closest one in.
No, cool.
+2.
Right.
River, do not do that to your sister. Hey, Hank, can you pick the diaper out of her butt? She's gonna wet you.
Alright, Ferris, you're up.
Alright, so.
Anna, are you moving anywhere?
I can't.
You could move to right there, give Ferris a bit of a clearer shot.
Yeah,
I'm
that would
sorry.
be-
Yes, I will do that. There you go, buddy.
Alright. So, he is going to go right here. With his little cannon on his shoulder. And... See, I use the cannon as a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then, Ray of
Action
Frost
economy.
first.
13 does
At,
not hit.
This one. Alrighty. And then, the cannon. How do I roll it? I just roll a d20?
I made some token actions for your cannon. Go ahead and click on it.
Alright. Let me get myself out of the way. Oop. Okay. And... Oh, they're at the top here.
See
Okay,
if I
cool.
did it right.
Okay, so forceful is,
Oh, Jesus, hell.
okay.
I need to make a ranged attack with it. That's what happened when you clicked the button.
Oh yeah, I clicked Force Ballista and that
Okay.
popped up.
Stand by.
There's a net,
Is
long
an
rest.
attack. Uses your spell bonus to attack, right?
Yeah.
And what's the range on it? 120 feet. Holy hell.
Mm-hmm.
Can
has
I
a
read what
lovely
it says?
And then what's your
Oh, initiative. Okay,
your
that's initiative.
spell attack modifier?
Wait, it says its own initiative? I thought it shared my initiative.
It does, I thought.
Oh, you got a initiative button.
Oh, they all have initiative buttons.
Gotcha. Okay.
What is your spell attack bonus?
Spell attack bonus? I don't know.
On
what
your
that
character
is.
sheet, on your spell page at the center.
Okay, my spells page. Oh, spell attack bonus. Okay, 5.
Thank you. There you go. You can use that if you want. Okay, roll an attack. Whenever you click that button now, it will actually roll an attack and damage for you.
Oh, I wish it wasn't highlighted.
It is. Oh, okay. It is posting just to me. Let me get it out in the open so everyone can see it. Would you like to take your session?
Was it 10 and 19?
A 19 would hit. 10 does not.
Yeah, let's do the sessional.
Okay. You said the one right in front, right?
Yep.
15. All right, and let me make sure it's rolling in the open now. We'll take that 15 that it rolled first. Never whisper rules. There we go. All right. Strikes him. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for him to be pushed. All right.
It's
Anything
okay.
else?
He's right in range. He's right in range where I need him.
Anything else, Ferris?
Oh yeah, and then he will step out of the way here, and then. All right. That will do it.
Bucky. In a tight spot.
Bucky's in a really bad spot. I think we're gonna trust Tibbs and Winnie to clean up the one behind him. And take a swing at this one up top here that's causing all sorts of issues.
Got it.
I'm gonna take my sessional on that.
21 hits.
And we are going to smite.
Smite.
I'm gonna turn my smite on.
Right.
Level 1? Do you have level 2 smite
Yeah,
yet?
level 1 smite.
I didn't think you had level 2.
No, not 2.
18. Good hit. All right. Crashes
And then
into
we're
him. He is
Going to
hurt.
actually use the new oath feature, Inspiring Smite.
Nice. Okay.
So that's going to be 2d8 temp hit points plus 3.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
Real good ability, damn.
So I'm going to give those to myself because
Yeah.
Pretty-
Understandable.
So that's going to be 7 temp HP. And that's going to be turn.
Tiberius.
Tiberius is going to use, I think, his last use of his fighting feature to give himself 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And more notably, it's going to give him advantage on the attack he's about to make.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh, 20! That's gotta be something special.
It is certainly a murdered cultist. That guy is very dead. Yeah, and these ones, they don't get back up.
Yes. Just half sorting it, where like holding the hand halfway up the blade and just straight through an eye socket.
Nice.
And with that, he's going to take a step up too.
Oh yeah. Right.
And that's into turn.
Wait.
Am I in good range to hit this one with a short bow?
You see your line of sight. I would say half cover.
What about here? Still half cover?
Yeah, still half cover.
And I would have to make a strength check to get
I would
here.
say if you take a shot at this one, you can take a straight shot. The one in the back.
This one?
Yes.
Cool. So. No, Winnie seeing this one
Got it.
is gonna make a shot at that one. Because she sees that one's hurt. For 24.
Hits.
6 piercing.
Down he goes.
Nice.
And when he's gonna, that was 5 feet. Am I still? I'm still shifted, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Because it lasts for 1 minute, so at the end of this turn, I think I'll be unshifted. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I'm gonna get up here and put my ear to the door and see if there's anyone behind there to kind of get ready.
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna take my sessional for that 20.
You hear a soft whimpering coming from the other side of the door.
I don't say anything just yet to the team.
Got it.
I'll look at like Tibbs and Bucky and kind of just like shake my head to like let them know there's something behind the door, but not like draw too much attention to it yet.
Okay. Bucky! In a much better spot than you were a couple seconds ago.
Yeah.
They are going to attempt to attack you, of course. So we are looking at a 17 from the first one and a 15 from the second as they wildly throw their maces, kind of swinging them haphazardly, beginning to realize they've lost the upper hand of this fight, but unwilling to back down. Anna.
Yes. Anna, let me see what we... 5. Fail. I'm gonna put her on the other side of Bucky next to Winnie.
Got it?
So I can cause some damage. Sorry, I'm taking my spells real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to... Are either of them already injured?
No, neither of them.
I think I'm still going to pull the dead at the one directly in front of...
Wisdom
sorry.
save result is a 7.
Hooray!
D8.
A D8. Sorry, it takes me forever to do anything on my button. I don't have extra screens like y'all.
Oh,
Ooh,
ooh,
hooray.
max damage. Nice. Okay.
And that's pretty much all I've got. Go team!
Ferris.
All right.
They're just gonna take a step up. This little cannon. And then same thing as Winnie, straight shot to this one.
Cool.
Alright. Same thing as an Ray of Frost.
Good hit. 3.
And
No good.
oh, I can't even read that.
I know. Dark mode is like such a trade-off. Like it's good with everything else except for when it comes to reading stuff in the chat. Okay,
That'll do it.
Lucky.
He is going to turn and swing on that one right in front of him. Try to
19
this.
hits.
19 hits. Oh, ignore the smite.
No smite. Just 7?
Just 7. Just 7.
Okay.
And I think that's all he's going to do. He's kind of pinched here. He can't go anywhere.
Tibbs?
Tiberius is going to try to snake his past there and try to get rid of this cultist up into the softer armor.
Mm-hmm.
We will see how successful he is. If it'll roll. Oh, sorry, it rolled twice. Sorry. The first
16.
one's the one I rolled, and I've already used my sessional, so I don't think that hits, does
16
it?
does not hit.
Okay. What I am going to do is I am going to use my bonus action to use my second wind feature
Okay.
to replenish a D10 plus 3 hit die.
Nice.
Oh, crappy roll, but still.
Yeah, 5 is better than none.
Well, at least it gets me to the.
Right. Okay.
And plus, with the temporary hit points on it, too bad for the time being. Okay, that's my move, and I can't. You say if I do movement through there, it's a forced athletics check on an enemy, correct?
Correct. Or acrobatics, but for you and Bucky, athletics is the better roll.
Yeah, I'm going to try that. So let's try the athletics check.
Result for his check is only a 4. You get by him.
I get past him, and now manage on hitting him.
Okay. Winnie.
He has half cover from over where I am, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna monk shit over here.
Okay.
Can I hit him with my with my katana?
Yes.
For 14.
14 does not hit.
Fake. I'm gonna do an bonus action, unarmed strike. 12 does not
No
hit.
good.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm gonna move back.
All right. That would elicit an opportunity attack.
Winnie would not know that. She just wants to get out of harm's way.
19 to hit
That hits.
for 5 bludgeoning. Brings us to their turn. And now there is 2 targets. Tiberius, one swings at you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit for 9 bludgeoning,
Oh,
Tiberius.
that hits. Okay, so it takes off the temporary hit points plus 4. And so
Lucky.
that's gonna be minus
Very
4.
good
Okay.
that you are no longer flanked, because it would have been a crit, but it is an 18 to hit.
That won't hit.
Anna, you're up.
Okie dokie. Can I use my glaive on this guy?
Yeah. There's no penalty
Hey.
for there's no penalty for people being in your way in 5e.
Okay. Basically, she's gonna tell Bucky to watch his man bun, and she is going to. Swing. Oh,
Damn.
dick.
Too worried about hitting the man bun.
I don't want to mess up his hair. It's pretty.
He doesn't wear it in a bun. It's long and flowing. Thank
It's
you.
long and flowing, thank you.
I just see Fabio
Theater
every
of the mind.
Yeah,
You're
for real.
okay. Theater of the mind. Theater of the mind. Yeah, she can't really. Come on, chick. Have some kind of bonus action. Nope. All right.
Yeah.
No.
Go team. Ferris, you're up.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna keep that straight shot for him, and we're gonna do the Ray of Frost.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Okay, for
man.
9.
Nice.
Force Ballista.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
19 hits.
Alright.
Oh, bummer roll.
Oof. Oh, that's a
Damage,
double
damage.
1. That sucks.
Yeah.
2d8 and they both roll ones.
He is
Hey,
knocked
guys.
back 5 feet, though.
That is true.
Alright. Anything else?
I think that will do it.
Bucky.
We're gonna take advantage of this flanking and try to drop this guy.
15 does not hit.
Only a 50. Bucky does not have the rolls today.
Yeah, these guys are heavily armored, too.
Let's turn.
Hey, buddy.
We're gonna sit tight.
Tiberius.
It's time for me to see if I can do my thing. Did it roll?
Oh, jeez.
Screw this. I'm gonna actually utilize my actions.
Action surge.
There we go.
Nice.
That'll do it. And down he goes.
And I'm going to step up into here, just so if this guy tries to run, I can opportunity attack him.
Nice. Winnie.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you my movement pattern like that. Like that.
Okay.
So half my movement, 20 feet. Oh, I can't see him still. Move up. Oh, that's a wall there. Damn it.
Get
You
right
gotta go
behind
right
me.
here and have
Yeah.
a shot at him. Yep.
I'm gonna go right behind Tibbs and cock back a short bow. Be like, get down.
That's a hit.
6
Just
piercing
enough.
right through his eyeball.
Fantastic. Alright. He drops
Is
to
there
the
any more?
ground. And with that, we are going to drop out of initiative. Silence
Thank
falls
God, 'cause I
upon
didn't
the
think.
rooms.
Now I tell everyone about the whimpering and the door up here.
I'm gonna go open it.
Anna, as you approach the door to open it, let's go ahead and take our break. You can open it as soon as we get back.
Okay.
All right, everybody, so welcome back. You have continued your trek into the Dungeon of the Dead 3, encountering and slaying more cultists, finding and freeing more prisoners. You have cleared this section and you find yourselves at a bit of an intersection. 3 doors, one of which now lies open, that several Bane cultists had poured out of. 2 more doors, one to the south and one to the northwest. Anna stands in front of a door that, now that it is quiet and the sounds of combat have died down, Anna, you can hear a soft whimpering coming from inside.
I'm going to open it very slowly with I have a frosty thing with Chill Touch ready to rock if I need it.
Okay. Anna, you see 4 flickering torches and wall sconces lighting the room. It is partially collapsed. There is an open sarcophagus in the middle of the area, and it is filled to the rim with blood. There is spillage streaking the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling around its base. The sarcophagus lid lies half buried in rubble next to it, and you see a woman poke her head up from behind the sarcophagus. She is covered in blood from head to toe, and her eyes are wide, so wide that you can see the whites starkly. She looks past you. She says, You're not one of them, are you?" And she kind of ducks back behind the sarcophagus.
No, we are definitely not cultists. You're safe now. You can come out. We'll get you out of here.
Shit, what was that? That was abrupt.
I don't know.
Sorry. Sorry, my music got wonky. There's like 4 tracks playing right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. So she kind of stands and says, Are they all dead? Did you do it?
I don't know if everyone's dead, but a lot of people are.
Is she all like covered in blood?
She is covered head to toe in blood.
Yeah, Ferris is gonna step in and use prestidigitation to kind of clean all that up, because that would suck.
She looks down and says, "Oh, thank you. I woke up in that thing, and oh, thank you so much."
You know how long you've been here?
Reason.
I don't know. I woke up. Doesn't feel like that long ago. Maybe an hour or 2 ago, I woke up in there.
I'll make
What's
an
your
insight
name?
check.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Well, I'm Anna. These are my friends.
I want to know the result
Winnie?
of that insight check.
Winnie, she seems sincere. I mean, you don't sense any malicious intent. You don't see anything off. It seems fine.
I'm gonna still just cautious.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't seem suspicious to you.
Are you from Baldur's Gate, Sarah?
She nods. Yes, I'm from up above. Are you here to get me out?
Sort of. What were you doing before you ended up here?
She says that she was a shop attendant. Not from
What
the
did she
wide. She mentions one of the stores above. In the lower city.
While they're talking to her, can I also make an investigation check on the sarcophagus?
Sure.
Good idea.
Do either of us recognize the name of the shop?
Yeah. It's a sarcophagus full of blood, Winnie.
No cool markings or anything. Nothing I can see with that 12.
Nothing.
Poop.
Yeah.
You said we would recognize the name of the store?
Yeah.
What store was it?
I don't have the name off the top of my head, but she would have mentioned the name of a store that you recognize.
It's not one of the ones that we went into.
No.
Okay. That's where I was getting with that.
Tiberius is going to tell her that, just say, we've been sent down here to try to clear out this cult. We can't be certain that we have gotten everyone at this point. But then he's going to highlight the means and methods to get out of, as far as to get to the exit.
Okay, she nods.
Is there anything else? Oh, sorry.
What?
I was just gonna say, is there anything else like in the bloody sarcophagus? Like, is there any other bodies or?
You getting in there?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm sticking my.
Start with that glaive.
Yeah, let's just use the glaive. I'm gonna poke it with the glaive.
Okay, yeah. You don't. As you poke around with the glaive, you can make a perception check.
Okay, thank you. We're making soup.
See if there's any bodies in here, shoves a pointing stick in there.
I'm so
Anyone else in there?
disgusted by
Stab.
Well, if they were alive, they aren't anymore.
Anna, you don't sense any. You don't feel anything in there.
it. I get it. Oh.
No, nothing
looks
soft
clear
or
to me,
fleshy,
guys.
just stone.
Tiberius, she looks up towards you and she says, I don't know how, I don't think I can get out on my own.
Can you fight?
Her eyes kind of go wide at that obvious fear. She shakes her head.
So the question is, do we
here.
Well, so the cool thing is do we backtrack and get her out, or do we leave her here and get her on the way back out?
Please, I won't get in your way. Just, I'll stay back. I'll stay out of the way. I just, don't leave me alone, please.
I don't think we can leave her here, and
No, well,
I don't like
I
the
don't
odds of
feel-
her running through this place.
You shouldn't come with us, but yeah, I also agree. I mean,
it might be
what happened
safer
to the other
staying-
person that we just rescued?
Winnie saw her
Winnie
out.
sent her
Yeah,
away.
Winnie
Oh,
told her how
okay.
to escape, gave her a dagger, and wished her luck.
Gotcha.
Can we have any, as players, knowledge if my roll was good? If she made it? I rolled a 78.
You did not hear any screaming as she fled.
That's a good sign.
That's a
That
good
is a
sign.
good sign. It's not a bad sign.
I'm going to take it as a good sign.
Well, if you are determined to come with us, you need to stay near the back.
I think she needs to stay with Varys.
Can I cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Oh. The blood-filled sarcophagus is upsetting me. I'm sorry.
He's
While
upsetting
she's
me.
doing that, Ferris would be looking around.
Anna,
When
you begin your incantation.
he's just watching her like a hawk, she just
And
feels very uneasy.
as you are casting, those of you that are paying attention, Winnie, you might notice this out of the corner of your eye, but she is staring right at Anna. Anna, you sense transmutation magic, and as you do, this woman in front of you is no longer a young woman, but is a decrepit old woman, once again covered in blood. And Anna, you look down to see a dagger already in your stomach.
Can I take a shot? Can I take a shot at her?
We are going to roll initiative, and you are all surprised because, Winnie, I know that you knew something was up, but your 23 did not beat her 26. So you did not, in fact, know something was up. So you are all surprised, although she has just used her action upon surprise to stab Anna in the belly.
Bucky
my
critted his
damage?
initiative.
I gotta find my cannon real quick.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
I literally paused on it for a second. She rolled a 20. I saw the 23 and I'm like, wow. But she did get a nat 20. And that nat 20 is a 26.
Fuck. I know what I'm taking if we level up.
Okay, let me get this ball cultist into the initiative.
Anna would like to drown this person in the blood.
I could
She
just
was
imagine
kind of
her,
bathing in
like-
it. Do you think she'd mind all that much?
But see, what would happen is she'd
If
put
you
her head in
hold
there,
her-
and then Anna's flames of rage would
Boil it.
boil the blood.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, you are all
Old
surprised.
bitch soup.
Let me go ahead and roll her initiative. Okay, she did critically fail her initiative, but that matters not, for she does have surprise on you all.
Am I the pathing that I'm showing on screen right now? Am I able to do that without any attack of opportunity or anything?
Yes.
Because I'm not really moving out of her range. Cool. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Did I take
She gets to
damage?
act first. Whitney. Patience.
Oh, sorry.
She does have surprise.
Sorry.
So that first attack was just one of the two.
I thought that was her attack. My bad.
One of the two. So Anna, the 26 to hit on that first attack.
Yep.
You take 18 points of piercing.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And she withdraws the blade and plunges it towards you once again.
Uh-huh.
It's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Anna, you take 12 points of piercing.
And I am gone.
She whips around to face you, Ferris, a wicked, huge smile on her blood-covered face. And vanishes.
Huh.
Winnie?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I don't have
Are we spooked
anything. I'm spooked, pissed, and all of the above. I don't have anything to get Anna up, so I'm going to dash out of the room. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom.
Winnie, what's your passive perception?
13.
Make a perception check as you brush past.
Nine.
Okay.
I don't.
You know what you know.
I know what I know, so I'm gonna move here first, and I'm gonna flip over Bucky and move here.
A dagger lashes out at you as you run away, and you suddenly see her re-enter into sight as she lashes out at you, Winnie.
In her same spot.
She's right where she was. Winnie, at advantage as she was invisible, that is a 19 to hit.
That hurts.
You take 14 points of piercing. You all recognize something very familiar about the blade she carries and the magic that seeps from her. The shadows seem to collect into the point of the blade, driving it deeper into you as she strikes.
How much movement was that? I was 5, 10. I think I have 15 more movement? I don't remember. Ooh, hold on. Sorry. I want to see if I can get back. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. And that's it. That's my turn.
Anna,
Let's do a death save.
You all hear a gurgling cough from Anna on the ground as she spits up some blood. Bucky?
Do I get Anna, or do I try to kill this thing?
Kill
We're
it.
gonna go for Anna.
Yeah.
Last lay on hands point is an action to
Oh.
stabilize Anna.
The emergency lay on hands.
Last point. Anna's at 1 HP.
Okay.
That's gonna be turn.
Ferris.
Alright, first thing Ferris is going to do is he is going to cast Fairy Fire right on
Smart.
the cultist.
That hits all of us,
That
too.
would hit everybody.
It doesn't do damage, it just
It
marks
does not,
marks
but
her.
she
Alright.
would also have
You'll get
advantage
advantage on
each of
us.
Oh. Is that
I
worth
did not
it
know
for
that
us to
today.
make sure we can see
you.
her if she
Hard
goes
no.
full gun?
Yeah.
That's how
Okay,
she kills
if-
all of us.
If that's the case, I did not realize that.
She remember she took out Anna in 2 hits, and I had half health, and I'm almost out now with 1 hit from her. So
Okay.
she's hitting hard. So we don't want to give her give her any more
Yep.
leeway.
Gotcha.
And
Alrighty.
where Bucky is positioned, him
I
and
liked
do
the
have
idea,
advantage
though.
attacking her.
Yep, didn't realize it would do that, give her the
Me
benefit as
either.
well. In that case, we are going to Ray of Frost.
17 hits.
Perfect.
Let's give me the +1 to everything, by the way. Oh, infusion's cool.
My staff.
Got it.
Yep.
Alright. There, she whips around towards you, frost freezing, the blood kind of crystallizing it onto her as she whips around, that wicked smile glaring at you.
Oh, cool. Now that she's looking at me, she is in point blank range for the cannon to shoot her in the face. Oh.
Oh, we love the cannon.
Move him out of the way so I can click on my cannon. And Force Ballista.
12 does not hit.
Ah. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, so. If I take a step back over here, does that give her a...
No, you have to leave her attack range.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna move there, and then we are going to call it.
Tips.
There's just a sudden cold rage that fills Tiberius as his spouse falls to this thing dagger.
24 hits.
And, yes, he is going to smack this thing. And I very much regret that I used action surge to be taking another swing. Actually, let me check real quick to make sure that that actually used up all of that fighting spirit thing. Actually, oh, why is my character sheet opening?
I was doing that last night.
Huh. Yeah, well, I think I've already used up all of them I had until I get a long rest, so don't worry about it. That is my turn.
Okay. Okay. She kind of looks between all of you, the smile kind of creeping back into her face after taking the strike from Tiberius. Her eyes settle first on Bucky, and the smile widens. She strikes. Bucky. Ooh, double nat ones. So she lunges at you, Bucky, and you manage to pull your shield up just in time to deflect it. And you see this sneer on her face, rage mixing with disgust at herself for missing. And she whips to face Anna, who is still on the ground. Raises the dagger high above her head and throws herself at Anna. Anna.
Uh-huh.
17 to hit.
Miss.
She strikes down onto the ground. You can hear the blade strike into the stone just as she misses Anna rolling out of the way just in time to avoid avoid a near fatal strike. Winnie.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be running back into the room.
Yeah.
Right into this corner, and I'm gonna take a strike at her with my katana.
Okay.
Advantage.
Oh!
Fucking natural 20!
Roll it up. Let's see it. Oh my god.
20
Winnie.
damage.
How do you kill her?
I just take my katana and shove it straight into her chest and twist it. Don't fuck with my friends.
Anna,
And
you
push her
would
all the way
see-
through.
You would see as she looms over you, the dagger twisting into the concrete beneath you, and suddenly you see a sword erupt from her chest as Winnie comes up and stabs her from behind, whispering something into her bloody ears before withdrawing the blade, and the corpse falls.
Well struck, kid.
Oh my
Blech.
god.
Yeah,
And
if
then I
that
collapse.
PTSD, I don't know what will.
I collapse on the floor because I'm hurting.
It's a floor party.
Are these daggers actually magical?
No,
or
you've
is the
inspected them
magic-
before. The magic comes from their devotion to their dark gods.
That's what I thought.
And these are the ones for ball?
Yes,
Right?
the ones with the daggers are Ball cultists.
Okay.
The god of murder.
So
Black
I think
Hand
it goes
is
without
main.
saying. Your wounds.
So,
How's
search.
everyone looking?
I have 3 hit points.
Stab.
Stabbed!
I think I do have a potion of cure wounds if you need it, but I also don't know. I have one, maybe 2 potions, and we got more than 2 people.
I'm at 6.
I
I'm
have
totally fine.
I have a potion, and I do have one more spell slot that I could do cure wounds with.
I've got a potion as well. But
Do we want to utilize that, or do we to do a short rest thing and see if we can recover some hit points via hit die?
I'm out of hit dice already.
I have 1 hit die left.
Hi.
Well, I also know that both you and I have some features that do come back on a
Yeah.
short rest as opposed to long.
I would enjoy a short rest to get the rest of my key points back. And if anyone has a potion I can use, that'd be nice.
Yeah, you can have mine.
Cool, thank you. But yeah, if we can do a short rest so I can at least get some key points back to go into this. We gotta be ready for
Vase.
Vase, but yeah, Vase.
I can roll up some hit dice if we do a short rest. Yo, she wiped me out. I was at full health and she annihilated me.
That's why. Oh, she was.
All cultists.
The ball cultists, yeah.
I remember even when we first fought them, they took me out almost too in 1 hit.
We're doing
So
short
are
rest.
you all short resting?
Oh yes, yes please.
Yeah.
Yeah, short rest.
Assuming you're closing the door and doing it here in the blood sarcophagus room?
Yes.
Apparently
like
this
how
is
that
their
sounds,
version of a
but
bathhouse. Why
They
not?
would never take a short rest here. That's what the cultists are thinking.
Let's slow down a little bit, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, before you regain any hit points,
Okay.
Back at full.
you would have been back at full. 1 second. I have to check something. Who would like to be responsible for rolling a d20?
I can do it.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Anybody else rolling hot today? That should do it.
No, you do it.
You do it.
Okay. Your short rest passes without incident.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I think I have.
How do I short rest again?
There's a couple different ways. You can click on your character token and then hit the button that says short rest at the very end. It's all alphabetical. Or you can open your character sheet, and there's a button on there as well. I believe it's below your class feature counters.
Yeah, I've been doing the short rest, under the characteristics.
Okay.
But it's not doing anything. So, there we go. So I had to do the one at the top here. Okay. I don't know
Yeah,
if
when you
actually
use the one that's on your character sheet,
anything.
nothing pops up in the chat. It's because the one that's attached to the macros is a custom macro, so it has all these little things that pop up. The one that's on the character sheet is built in, and it doesn't really
Gotcha.
it doesn't really do anything into the chat, but it does do it.
Okay.
And then regular healing potion that Ferris is giving me is 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. It's not bad.
8.
So do I get any spell slots back or anything for short
Negative.
rest?
I think artificers. I think they regain them on a long rest.
The only one that regains spell slots on a short rest is Warlock. And then
Yeah.
there are ways that a sorcerer can regain things that can get them spell slots back, but it's a roundabout kind of way of doing it. But the only class that gets spell slots back on a short rest is a Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotcha. So I really,
Yeah.
considering I don't have any hit points, I'm at full health from the last one anyway, so the short rest doesn't do anything for me at this point, correct?
Mm-mm.
Correct.
Mhm.
The issue being though, we had enough party members that had taken some rather substantial damage.
No, yeah. That's fine. I was just
Right.
curious. Really,
I'm sure Ferris understands the necessity
Oh, yeah.
of it. He just
Oh,
was
yeah.
bummed you didn't get anything back.
Yeah,
Nope, I was
that
just
is
curious
the
if I
one.
get anything. I mean, if that's the case, he would spend some of that time just investigating the room.
Absolutely.
Heck
Just
yeah.
this room?
Probably the whole surrounding area from here to. I know he would
This
have walked
room-
down here to see if there was
that other
anything.
room.
Yeah, roll
He's
investigation check first.
Okay. Set investigation. There it is.
Okay. You don't see anything else out of the ordinary. There is another room down here. After spending some time and listening, you can tell that it is empty. There's no one in there. Another open stone sarcophagus. This one bears no carvings or other ornamentation, but it is full to the brim of human skulls.
Oh,
Of course it is.
Of course it is, right? What else would it be?
I
We
mean,
got blood. We got skulls. What's next?
at some point he would ritually cast detect magic while we're doing the short rest as well.
Okay.
Mhm.
You do not detect any magic coming from any of the sarcophagus or from the room where the Bane cultists were.
Okay. So basically out of all these 3 rooms in this hallway,
Right.
nothing.
Nothing.
Good to be
Does she
thorough.
have
though.
anything on interest on her?
Let's see. I don't think so, but I will certainly.
Oh yeah, I
double
was
check.
gonna want to check.
No, she had nothing
No.
of interest on her. She just had her dagger and blood-soaked clothing.
Okay.
You-
Winnie's gonna kick her as she walks out.
Oh yeah. She twitches.
Bitch.
Anybody got any blood on him?
Yeah. Someone Winnie's foot.
Oh. Winnie's foot and gut from getting stabbed.
Ferris would use prestidigitation on any blood on any of his party members he sees,
Heck yeah.
Clean this up.
because he's just nice like that. He gets it as much as he likes to get his hands dirty. He likes to stay clean.
Thanks.
Mhm.
You
Winnie's
guys are
very
all dirty.
appreciative of that.
So like Anna's the wounds when they heal look like lines of black soot instead of like pink scar
Ooh.
tissue.
Nice.
That's so cool.
That is cute.
So are we? Anybody gonna wanna put their hand in the skull pit here? I mean, there's no magic
No.
coming out of it, so I don't know if there's anything of interest in there to look around. But
I think you want to.
I kind of do. Ferris kind of wants to see what's in there
Dig around in the skull pile.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, one might bite you.
Yeah. Ferris, as you're digging around in there, you don't find anything interesting. Just a bunch of skulls.
Okay. Okay. So let's go back to one of those
At
other
the
rooms.
bottom,
that we
there's a
did.
little note that says "Blood for the Blood God, Skulls for the Skull Throne."
I was waiting for that.
I had to. I couldn't not.
Don't get the reference, but all right.
First thing I thought of.
It's Warhammer.
Oh, All
Oh
right.
no, they're gamers.
They're gamers.
Worse, tabletop gamers.
Oh, cringe.
Have we checked the sarcophagus already?
That room is full of dirty, soiled bedrolls,
Well,
and it does appear that somebody was using the sarcophagus as a bed.
ugh.
Can I check if there's a false bottom on this one too?
Can. There is not.
What do I?
I'd assume since you were looking for it, you probably would have just punched through. But yeah, there's nothing
Yeah,
down there.
yeah, I would have not maybe punched, but definitely put a good amount of weight on it.
Yeah, now that
it's
you're
stone.
actively looking for it, there wouldn't be any check to see if there was a false bottom. You can search and tell that there is not.
And we haven't seen any false bottoms on any of these.
Accurate.
Okay.
Just imagine
is
Winnie
there any
basically.
other- So,
Okay.
is there... So there are these 3 rooms here, and none of them have an obvious means of exiting.
Correct.
Back the way we
is there
came.
anything in- That I got snag my torch. Come here, Torchy. Let's put you up there. Nothing there. Nothing up there.
Is that the end of it?
Oh, found another torch. It was about time we came to a dead end and had to go back to one of the other ones that we haven't gone through yet.
Well, the thing is, though, is the Vendetta stated that she heard stone on stone. Can we do investigation checks to see if there's any passages or walls? or
Yeah.
anything in here?
Make a perception check, Tiberius.
Am I able to assist before he rolls?
Absolutely. Why don't you go ahead and attempt
Oh,
one as well?
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
Damn it.
Okay, you are both looking for it, so we can assume that you are assisted in this endeavor.
Mm-hmm.
So you will take that 19
Okay, cool.
as you are assisted. And Winnie, you do notice at the wall directly in front of you, here, there are some scratch marks along its surface, as if it was, well, grinding against stone.
I'm gonna very slowly push it.
As you push it, it recesses about half an inch with a loud boom, and then begins to grind as it opens.
Sorry. I didn't mean to move so suddenly, but
Ahead of you, you see a flooded passageway, braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. There are old torch stubs floating in the water. You hear the sounds of battle ahead. Sword clanking against what sounds like a wood, maybe? And then a blow, very obvious sound of a heavy, heavy blow landing on flesh. Someone cries out and then is silenced, and you hear the fight continuing.
We gotta go.
he's this way. Winnie's just wincing and turning her head away from hearing the sounds and takes a slight step back to let one of the others go.
I suppose either myself or Bucky first.
Yep.
Anna, I'm assuming you're with the group and not back in the blood room still.
Correct.
Oh, the
I
blood
am-
room.
I am with you.
Taking a bath.
I was poking my stab wounds like that bitch.
It's not that bad once you get used to the viscosity.
Bucky, there is a door to your right. You hear something sloshing around on the other side of it. It's kind of just like something walking, a few things walking through there. The sounds of combat are coming from the north around the corner up there.
I don't know if we should open that door. Seems like a zombie situation all over again.
What else is in this room? Oh.
Oh.
Guys,
Yes.
there is something over here.
As you step forward, beyond the hall that you're all walking through, you all can move up. Yeah, you all can move up. You see a flooded chamber. Go ahead and stop where Ferris is, no farther than that. You all see a flooded chamber opening up ahead of you, with rough-hewn steps climbing towards the north and the south. The floor buckles up above the water line in the middle of the room, forming a small island. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island. Atop that island, two men circle each other with weapons bared. One of the men, a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a scarred-up face, towers above his opponent. The brutish man seems gravely wounded. You can see he appears to have been stabbed multiple times. The smaller figure is a muscular, bare-chested man. He clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other. He has no flesh on his skull. He turns towards you all.
Just his skull.
Just
Like his whole,
skull. All of the skin has been removed from his skull.
Okay.
So it's like there's musculature and stuff, just no.
He's basically the Red Skull.
No, it's who we think it's him. It's him.
He turns towards you all, sneers at you, whips back towards the other man on the island, says, "Brought friends, have you, Van Thamper?"
Oh!
And runs.
And Damper, that's not a good thing.
Aren't they working for Van Thamper?
I thought so, but apparently... no.
Apparently they had a falling out.
I take it this is Van Thamper.
Is the brutish man on the center of the island falls down onto his knees, clutching at his several wounds.
Ferris would.
He kind of begins getting to his feet. Says, "I don't know who you are, but your timing is impeccable." He rises. "I am Mortlock Van Thamper, youngest son of Thalamra Van Thamper." He gives you a nod, says, "You have saved my life. I thank you."
What the hell is going on here?
Says, "I have been betrayed by my brothers. They have set these beasts upon me."
We need to know more than that. Who are these people? Why are they here? What even is this place?
He says, "I am sorry, but my ignorance is likely why I am targeted. These assassins have clearly conspired with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come along, I would be dead. I owe you my life, and will tell you whatever I can in return."
Huh. Why do your brothers want to kill you?
"I find these savage creatures distasteful. Their methods brutal, uncaring."
Will listen to your mother, the one that made a deal with them.
He nods. "My family is paying the dead three to murder people in the city. There," he kind of winces, "our goal is to prove that the Flaming Fist can't do its job, to discredit them. Once the city stops paying them..." Are you all standing like 30 feet, 40 feet away from him?
Sorry.
Before it's up, I just did not want to assume until you said
Yeah,
it.
you're okay to move now.
Okay.
I was like, okay, but where's the catch here?
He goes on, says that once the city stopped paying the Flaming Fist, they would be likely to leave the city. With them gone, no one would stand in the way of his mother becoming the next Grand Duke. If she gets her way, Baldur's Gate will share Elturel's fate and be dragged into the Nine Hells.
But what's there
What
to
is it?
gain from that?
My mother is one of the 3 remaining members of the Council of 4 to govern Baldur's Gate. She was instrumental in convincing Uldur to travel to Elturel to meet with its High Overseer Thavius Krieg.
When he
Raven.
starts to
Got him out of the way.
tense up at that name.
With Ravengard gone, the Flaming Fist is leaderless and vulnerable. My mother would have an easy time corrupting what's left of this city's leadership. And he kind of winces again. She would rule over this place no matter where it was. Here or Avernus.
Oh, baby.
Do we all
It's just a bad
know?
idea.
Do we all know what Avernus is at this point?
Oh yeah, everyone would have a basic knowledge of that name and what that place is. It's basically hell. Everyone knows what hell is, right?
Okay.
Same thing here. Everyone would have a
Okay.
basic rudimentary understanding of what people say, what people mean when they say the nine hells, the hells, Avernus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then, was it understood that we already knew that is where Elturel went,
It was.
or was that still
was-
technically a mystery for us?
It could be determined by what you saw, that's what happened to it. The sights, the smells, everything, all of that. The history of Elturel, all of that would lead you to believe that is likely what happened. This would be
Okay,
the
so
first
there's no-
confirmation.
Okay.
First
So,
official confirmation.
I guess, would it be worth to ask about the fact that he just basically confirmed, hang on, that's what happened to Elturel, and why are they going for Baldur's Gate?
He says that he doesn't know. He has distanced himself from this project intentionally. Again, he has found it distasteful. His part in all of this, he regrets deeply, but he desperately sought the approval of his mother. He says that his mother and his 2 older brothers see him as worthless, and he wanted to prove them otherwise, but this was too far for him.
Question. Didn't we find out that she had 2 sons?
3.
Oh, okay.
She would have... There is a possibility that someone said she had 2 sons because she does not talk about her 3rd son.
Okay, and this is the 3rd son.
Yes. Her
Got it.
youngest.
Okay. So Winnie's gonna be looking at him, knowing that he's Van Thamper's son now, and knowing that she is the reason why her brother and sister are missing and gone. Your mother took the last people on this earth who matter to me.
You can see
He's
it.
behind my home once again being ripped from me.
You can see a
Our
pained
home.
expression cross his face, and he drops to one knee and puts his club down. He says, I am sorry. She is but a pawn in a darker game. Something greater. Something... He kind of looks around. Something far, far worse than her. Pulls or strings. For my part, whatever it may have been in it, I am sorry.
From the sounds of it, she believed that trafficking with some of the darkest of deities would give her power. That's a fool's game if there ever was one.
He looks towards you, Tiberius, and nods, and then Winnie, he looks up towards you and kind of looks around towards everyone. He sees the pain and the anger in the faces that are showing it. Looks towards you, Winnie. He says, "Allow me to make recompense for what I have done. Together we can slay this creature, Vaz, and I will help you take my brothers down and show you how to face my mother. I realize now I was a fool for seeking her acceptance and the acceptance of my brothers. After all I've done, they've still tried to have me murdered. Allow me to make this up in what small way I can."
Anything that helps us get our kids back, I'm down for.
Precisely.
You see, he becomes more pained when he hears about children. There is genuine anguish on this man's face.
Do you know where Vaz would have retreated to?
He stands, his club in hand, and nearly falls over. Catches himself. The rat is trapped. There is nowhere for him to go back there. He communes with his dark deities in their ritual chamber. There is no other exits.
Can I go up to him and cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
He's a big son of a bitch. We need him.
Question: what is all of this I can see?
That is a massive pile of treasure. There are 4 chests. Several of them appear to be overflowing with gold and diamonds and jewels. Mortlock looks towards it as you kind of look towards it, and he says, "Treasures we have stolen from the Cult of the Dragon. We have been ransacking and waylaying their caravans for months now."
Take it that's your payment for everything you've done here?
We have been paying the Dead Three with this, yes.
We handle this problem, we'll see what sort of use we can put it towards fixing this issue.
Blood money. Every copper of it, I have no want of it.
It could be useful, though, for getting passage for the refugees of El Terrell here in Baldur's Gate.
He nods.
Well, I was thinking
Yep.
I'd buy a lot of beds and a lot of meals.
He nods and says, "It is right that it goes to helping those that we have damaged."
But first thing first, we have someone. Well,
We have something to finish
if
here.
if this man desires the Dead Three, we should send him to visit with them face to face.
Amen.
What do you know
Let's
about
do it.
Voss before we just head in there?
He turns on after you give him some healing magic. He stands up straighter. You see him stretch. You can hear sinews cracking. Ugh. He gives you a nod. Says, "Thank you." So he would tell you that Vaz is a formidable adversary. He says that Mortlock has been fighting his whole life. Looking like him, people constantly are coming up to him to prove themselves against the great beast, as they've called him. So he's been fighting his whole life, and he says he has never faced an adversary that has nearly slain him as Vaz just did. He gestures around and says, "Child's play. One blow apiece, and these were all deceased, crumpled beneath his maul. But Vaz is different. He says that the dark deities that he serves have bestowed upon him something terrible. He says, furthermore, that is no illusion that covers his head. Each of these cultists slowly and meticulously carve the flesh away from their faces, He says he's never seen any of them survive the completion of the process until Voz.
Well,
Is
let's
he even
complete it.
human at this point?
He says that he doubts he was ever human to begin with.
Well, at the end of the day, there's only one thing that stands against such creatures. Courage within a person's heart and the strength of the right arm.
You know, if he has any
Let's dispatch this.
weaknesses or...
He says if he has any, Mortlock has not discovered them. Again, he says that if you all had not arrived, Voz would surely have killed him.
Well, I bet if we go cut his fucking head off, it'll work.
Don't gotta tell me twice. And Winnie just like flicks the blood from the hag that she just stabbed off her katana.
Anna flips her glaive and starts heading that way.
Okay.
On Bucky,
I think
how
we need
many
to end this.
Yeah. On Bucky, how many hit points does he currently have?
Not nearly enough.
I'm gonna
6?
toss you.
I've got one.
I think I do also have a spare though, so I still have one on.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because I had searched one of the dead bodies initially, and there was found a healing potion due to a good roll on the.
That's right.
So I actually had two. So go ahead, hit one.
Yeah. That's
2d4
2d4?
plus 2. 2d4 plus 2.
Look at his teamwork. Oh, love it.
So that's 7 more points.
Wrong way. Wrong way, Bucky. Wrong way.
Wrong way!
That was not a potion of healing. That was a potion of poison.
Surprise!
Well, then, it might have spoiled my bad. You're in our fault.
Oh, it has been a long, stressful night.
Can't end now. We have to keep going.
Oh no, we need to end this. We got some refugees to go greet.
And I'm going to go ahead and load repair my light crossbow so I can get one shot while the ways off before I get up close and personal with this guy.
Now I do still have those 10 hit points from that smite too, right?
Smite.
Because those don't fade until a long rest, I believe.
You're asking like I know how to play characters.
Temporary hit points.
I'm not sure. You'll have to check that out. I'm not sure how long that lasts.
let me
They're
look
usually
back.
until it goes away, but
The
I'm not 100%.
feature doesn't say anything, so I think they last.
And,
Let me
yeah, if
look.
it doesn't specify a time that they expire, then they do not until you complete a long rest.
Cool. That functionally puts me in almost full.
Nice.
Let's go.
Hooey?
Unless anybody has any other prep to do.
No, let's go fuck up this dude.
I'm going to ease through here. Oh no.
Okay. The crate in front of you is full of torches.
That's interesting.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
get ready to open fire.
Full of torches. Okay.
Markra, you ever been down this way before?
He nods and says, "Storage. It's where we keep our stolen goods that aren't directly valuable."
Alright, I'm gonna throw the door open this.
Okay.
When he has an arrow cocked.
Same here, adjusting the crossbow, ready to fire.
And same.
And ready to go.
Rats! Rats everywhere.
You shoot the
chamber,
actually-
No, I'm
the
kidding.
chamber in front of you is filled with crates and rats. Winnie, you let loose, striking one of the rats. The rest of them scurry out, scattering, going through holes in the wall.
You want me to roll for the rat?
No, you can commit rat murder without having to roll.
Okay.
Like, oh god, this isn't even it.
Look, Winnie didn't even look. She saw something right here when you opened that door and just.
I just imagine her using her katana like a hockey stick, just pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
One after the other.
In
If
front
I was
of
in
you,
there,
Bucky,
yeah.
there is a curtain. You can see light, torchlight, flickering from the other side of that curtain.
Tear it down.
And of course, my shot is held, ready to go when I see this guy.
You all see burnt torches littering the floor of this hall. The western end of the hall is occupied by 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot-high block of red stone, making it look a lot taller and more foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in his gauntleted hand is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed man, noble, wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with his jaw open wide and his bony hand outstretched. Standing in the midst of all of them is a man, shirtless, lean, muscular, with no skin, no flesh, no muscle covering the skull that is his head. He holds his hands out to either side of him, and you all see black, shadowy coils reaching out from the shadows, reaching out from the statues and circling him. And he just says, "Come then. Die." Roll initiative.
Hell yes.
Everybody in there?
I believe I am.
Tiberius, what do you do?
But first thing first, since I have the slide crossbow ready to go, I'm just going to try to shoot the gun.
16 hits.
For 3 piercing. And
The crossbow bolt strikes him in the chest, and without moving his head, he still looks up in reverence. He reaches out, yanks out the crossbow bolt, and drops it to his side, having taken no damage from that attack.
well, he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, move forward some, and he is getting out his bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Winnie. Sorry, Tiberius, was there anything else that you wanted to do?
That's all I'm doing for the time being.
Okay, go ahead, Winnie.
All right, seeing that didn't work, Winnie's gonna put her short bow back onto her back and wrong thing. Step into the room. Oh, I didn't click it. Hold on. Step into the room here. Or actually, step into the room here. And I'm gonna hold a katana strike. Waiting for him to get closer. Like, up, like probably over here somewhere. Between me and Tibbs. If he comes up that close.
Mortlock, wielding his great maul, charges into the room roaring. Gets right behind Tiberius. Vaz stands, his arms outstretched, one hand holding the dagger, his other empty. His head tilted back in reverence as those black shadows continue to coil around him. Ferris.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so from here, if I cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, that will not hit Tiberius, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we are going to do that.
13
If
dex
you
save.
get the
Yep. He pulls his traveling cloak aside and holds up his artificial hand. And out of the side of it, a canister opens up and it shoots out the Tasha's Caustic Brew.
As the line of acid flies towards him, suddenly, almost too quick for your eyes to register, he crouches down, his fist on the ground, the fist holding the dagger. The acid flies over his head. Is Tasha's Caustic Brew a cantrip, or is it a leveled spell?
Oh, it is a spell.
So first level spell, so he takes half damage on a success. Okay. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw, be covered in the acid for the spell's duration until a creature uses its acid. A creature covered. Okay, so that's a saver. That's on 4, so that's a save or suck. He takes no damage.
And then
Go ahead.
But it is damn lovely if it connects, because then they
Yeah.
have to waste an action to get rid of it, so they can't attack that turn.
Yep.
and it keeps on dealing damage otherwise. That's why I wanted to
Yep.
get in
It's a
there and use it.
beautiful thing.
So then, where'd my cannon go? I lost my cannon. There he is. It is going to. What was that? 12?
12 does not hit.
Ah. Oof. Well, that was a bunch of duds. And it's my turn. I cannot do anything else.
Solid tactics, so.
Alright, Anna needs to see what's going on. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll just stop and. Oh, look. Okay. 20, 25, 30. And I believe I would like to use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Pew pew.
10 does not hit.
Shit. And that's a waste. Well, okay.
Bucky. Anything else on him?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Bucky.
Bucky. Oh. We'll run up. And I think just hold an action for when he gets within range to take a swing.
Okay.
This ritual he's got going on makes me a little nervous, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Dibs.
Now my turn?
It is
Okay.
your turn.
So 5, 10, 15. I'm going to get down here for 20.
Tiberius.
And
As soon as
Yes.
you get to right there, all of those black tendrils lance out towards you. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, buddy.
Let's see what happens. 14.
Tiberius, you hear a booming, commanding voice. All of you hear this. It resonates through the chamber. It doesn't come from Vaz. It seems to come from the statue behind him. And it shouts, "Kneel!" Tiberius, you are forced to one knee and can take no action.
Okay, psychic whammy, I got you.
Winnie.
One second.
Hold on, we're panicking.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
The statue would have been in the path of the caustic brew. Does that mean anything?
You have to target something like that for it to impact, or unless it says
Gotcha.
it continues on and it hits things behind it, but
I think it's everything in 30 feet. Let me double check that.
I'm
Okay.
gonna.
we can say that that
Minus-
the acid hit the statue, but it would have just sizzled on its surface, cleared the paint a
Okay.
bit. That's it.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, go ahead, Winnie.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow through him at the statue right behind him.
Okay, make an attack.
24.
24 hits. Make an athletics check.
Oh shit. Athletics.
How much oomph are you putting behind that arrow?
All that I can do.
Winnie,
All of it. All of it.
all of the so Winnie, your arrow flies past, and Vaz doesn't flinch. He can tell that the arrow is gonna miss. He kind of knows that you won't hit him, but then the arrow thunks into the statue behind you. All hear da-doom, 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 as the statue rocks back and forth on its plinth and falls off onto its side. The shadows immediately vanish, and Tiberius is no longer held.
Wasn't aiming for you, bitch. Can I then?
Now you see him close both of his fists, and he enters into a fighter's stance.
Okay, cool. If he's doing that, I'm gonna use my movement to. Hold on. I need a measure now.
Freaking good job, Winnie.
You see why I was asking about the
Yeah.
statue.
This. Move right behind him so I can then use a bonus action to unarmed strike him from behind.
Nice. 16
For-
hits.
16. 7 more punch.
He reacts, flinching as you strike him. For 7 bludgeoning.
And then with that, with agile parry, because I made an unarmed strike as a part of my attack, I get +2 to my AC, so I'm at 18 AC right now. Is that how this works? Am I right?
Was that? Making an arm strike is a part of your action. Yep. You turn and are holding a Kensai weapon. You can use it to defend yourself. Add 2 to your AC. Yep.
And my longsword count as my katana is my Kensai weapon, so I have that right in front of my face. And I'm like, let's get him, Tibbs. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
So this is the one that was already hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Knocked down.
This one's down. I'm like standing over it. I'm imagining.
Which one is this?
That is the skeletal hand.
Can you describe them one more time
Yes.
for me? I'm so sorry.
So
I'm sorry,
The,
that's
the statue to the north is the purple-garbed male wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. A very familiar-looking curved dagger.
Uh-huh.
The statue that you knocked
Oh.
down, Winnie, is painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is pitch black,
Bane.
holding a red spear pointed upward. Now it is on its side. It is on the floor. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and its bony hands outstretched.
That is probably Merkel.
Yeah, I think the one straight ahead is Merkel. The one up top would be Ball because of the dagger. And then the one to the south, I believe, is
No, Bane.
Bane.
This one.
Bane.
You said this one is the one with the red and the black fist, right?
Correct. So Bane,
Anna calls dibs on this one.
Bane, Ball,
Merkel. Oh, Ball Merkel.
Merkel.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Cool.
on. One in front of Tibbs.
All right.
Learning some more.
Mortlock charges forward and swings his great club. With a 24, crashes down onto the top of Vaz's skull. You see a crack form as Vaz takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Mortlock swings again.
Yeah.
I'm glad we have him.
This time Vaz ducks out of the way, the club swinging over his head. No damage. Now, Oz's turn. In his fighting stance, he whips around to face you, Winnie. The eyes, the very human eyes set into that fleshless skull, burn into you, and you can see the pupils begin to glow a bright red.
I'm staring right back at him.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, come on, Winnie, you got this.
20.
Fantastic. You can feel your joints begin to lock up. You begin to freeze up, terror gripping you, but you push through it. He kind of makes like a head tilting to his side. Never had anyone not succumb to that before. And then he lashes out at you with his dagger. Winnie, that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Take 13 points of piercing. He then whips around and jabs the dagger at Mortlock. Mortlock takes 16 points of piercing damage. He grasps at the wound, stumbles back a bit. Ferris.
Alright. Ferris is... gonna run over here and shove this statue over.
Okay. Statue topples.
Yeah, would that count as my action, or is that still part of the movement?
That would be an object interaction, so you still have your bonus action.
Yeah. Alright, and then... $17?
17 hits.
Alright. 14, I'll take it.
That's really good damage.
That is really good damage, okay? And he is shoved 5 feet back over the statue.
Am I able to take because
Unfortunately, forced movement does not.
Okay,
invoke
forced
opportunity
movement.
attacks, okay?
I thought so. Just wanted to make sure. Just asking, you know.
Question quick. You said when that first statue fell, the tendrils went away from that one. Did the
The
tendrils,
tendrils
go away?
vanished entirely when the first statue fell.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just from that one statue. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. Guess I didn't do anything to this one. That's it then. I should have asked that before I did the whole turn.
Got a 14-point force release out of it.
yeah, can't complain,
That's some.
Anna, since the statue is down that she was going to fuck with, she is going to come up and cast Sacred Flame on Oz. Whee!
Dexterity saving throw result is
X saving.
a 25.
Yikes.
Okay, so he's Dexy, and that would be my whole turn. Sorry, y'all, I'm not very useful tonight.
Are useful. Don't say that.
You've thrown a
That's
few
your
rolls that have helped.
Statue or cultist?
He doesn't have tendrils anymore, so smack him.
Cultist.
Yeah.
Smack.
But
Smite!
people will run up and give a good old smack.
Good old smack.
Skippity pat.
Not a good old
6
smack.
is no good.
I don't like where he's at. I want to be able to flank him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that will be turn.
Tiberius.
Tiberius, as soon as that shade is out, snarls he was fighting against a compulsion to kneel, looks at this guy and just uses that to start a charge straight towards him. And since he has his flail in hand, and he's
16
Does a
hits.
16 hit? For 6 damage, and we're going to use an action surge and try to repeat this.
Nice. 23 hits.
Oh, shoot.
Oh.
For 11 points damage.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And he's going to roll over here to the side to see if it'll make him have to move out of there.
Point of
Well, that
order,
was
this
fine.
statue has been knocked over. You can occupy its space.
I
okay.
can go here.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So Tiberius, that
There
would
we
mean
go.
someone can flank with you there.
Okay. So perfect. Okay, and that is my move.
Winnie.
Stepping up, swinging with my katana, blood kind of just spilling out of my mouth a little bit. 21.
21 hits.
10 slashing.
Fantastic.
Flurry of blows.
We really just backed this dude into a corner and just all started
21.
jumping on him.
4 bludgeoning.
As God intended, yeah.
17.
17 hits. Another
6.
6. Fantastic.
And now, because of that, I also get Agile Parry one more time, even though it's just 2 points. So I have an 18 AC.
Awesome. Mortlock rushes up. Yep. Mortlock rushes up and starts swinging his great club around. What the shit? Ah!
Please don't rush
He's
at
a little
me.
confused.
That is a miss. Vaz dodges and dodges again. That does bring us to Vaz. He has some targets. Okay. Seeing that he was unsuccessful in his attempt to subdue Winnie, he's going to turn his attentions towards you, Tiberius.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Hold on 1 second. Save.
DC 14,
Sorry,
good luck.
teacher. I failed miserably.
Tiberius, he whips around towards you with those same bright coal-burning eyes. Terror grips you. Unlike anything you felt before, your muscles lock and contract. You are paralyzed, Tiberius.
Okay.
He then stabs at you.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Tiberius, you take 16 points of piercing, and it is an automatic critical hit, which means that you take 32 points of piercing damage.
I am dropped in that case.
He then whips around, skull-like face, to the skull face with that permanent grid affixed to it. He then swings at, clockwise, starting with Winnie. Oh, shit. Winnie. He stabs at you. $15 to hit.
That doesn't hit. I just block it with my sword and push his arm back at me. Back at him. Or his dagger back at him.
Got it. Ferris.
All right, he is going to start things off with Oh Reliable. Ooh,
Nice.
That's a hit.
take it. So take it 23 hits.
That does.
Ooh, max damage on it too.
We might just drop.
Yeah, then my new buddy here, buddy guy Cannon. Let's see what you got for me. 15.
Roll damage.
15.
Oh, nice.
Ferris. He whips around to face the rest of you just in time to see the cannon turn towards him and aim at him. It fires off and blasts him backwards. He flies up into the air. Massive dent in his breastbone, in his chest, where the force hit him. He flies back and lands directly on the upturned spear point of the statue of Baal. Impales him.
Ooh.
He
That's
dies.
awesome.
And we'll pick up here next week.
Oh,
Okay.